Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
All right. What's up, boys? What is going on? Step by step. Good hit. What is happening in our restart? Yo, what is up, Karama? What is poppin'? Nothing much, we're just getting ready. Getting some crystals for the tech. So, you know, we're just vibing. Just vibing. On the side, I'm editing a video as we speak as well. So if you see my mouse slide off to the right, that's what I'm doing. Your YouTube algorithm is good. So check out your stream. I've always... Hey, sweet. We'll take it. We're here for the YouTube algorithm. To protect your soul. Is that what I started with right here? Perfect. We'll go back and get him. How's the restart going? Which troop are you wanting to play? I want to play personally archers or cav. All right. For KvK 1, that's what I want to play. KvK 2, we could do whatever, but I don't really want to do infantry because this main account is infantry, you know. But if we have to, we can. Kind of depends on what we start to invest in, whatever everybody decides on. We'll probably do it in like a live stream or something. Archer would be interesting. Yeah, people are saying archers or cav would be cool because they want to see how I do it. I guess everybody that watches me is probably an inf main. I don't know. But we'll take 2 chains. I need to do my scouting as well. I got 40 caves left. Yo, what is up, Imar? Mr. Rager? You started your account with infantry as well? Yeah, that's what I did on this one, so I think it'd be fun to try something new, but if not, it's basically metagaming because I know inf. If that's what we decide to go with, so we'll see. I lost justice? Bruh. How's the quality sound? Grandma? Am I too loud? Is my music too loud? Am I too quiet? Any of the above? Been trying to mess with that as well. Audio's good? Solid. We'll take it. Ah, L. Let's do that. But now the restart project right now is solid, Karama. The highest power person just donated me a ton of resources. So that was neat. We'll take it. And outside of that, I mean, we're cooking. We're at 400 something thousand power, I think. Let me see, I have it on my phone right now. Yep, 411. So we're going. Try not to use too many speed ups. We'll see how many I have to burn to keep up with everybody. But for right now, I'm just slow rolling it. you know, I got City Keeper on the wall, so I mean, I'm safe. I'm good. What kingdom is your restart in? 3950. That is where my restart lies at the moment. How committed are you in 3950? What do you mean? Prince Jelly's losing it. I saw she was about to hit Darth, bro. Is that what she was trying to do? She like sent all her marches out. I had to pop my shield. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I'm like, But I think we're on good terms. She donated me like 60 million resources, so I'm good to upgrade stuff for the night. Dang, there's so many kingdoms. There are a ton, yeah. Is it just a fun account for the early game? No, I mean, I'll play it, for sure. Play it like a second. Right now, like, here's my accounts. Here's what I do. I make a ton of accounts, so they all end up becoming farms. I think it'd be fun to actually, like, push this T5 and make something of it, you know? So, I don't know if you've seen any of the restart videos, but I'm trying to do the quickest to T5 free-to-play. We'll see if I can achieve that. Basically, it's going to be me chaining on this account, and then chaining on my phone. And just hoping I can beat 176 days, but we'll see. We'll see how many gems I can get. That's going to be the bottleneck for sure, is the gems in the books. So, because I still want to play it like an account, you know, do all the events and stuff. So, I mean, I'm going to have to lock in. She went for Slams Farm too? Bro, what is she doing? What happened? What are y'all doing to Jelly? Last restart I was in, it was 37.05, back when you could jump. Yeah. Jumping was cool, doing all that. I miss chaining, I miss playing, I don't have time anymore. Yeah, it is a time-consuming game, for sure. But I mean, most games are, right? So if you're gonna think about it, think of it in that sense. Like if you like playing, what's another time-consuming game? World of Warcraft, okay? Not a lot of people do, but if you like playing World of Warcraft, that's a time-consuming game, right? But if you enjoy it, log on here and there, you know? Play in a lower seed kingdom. Still log in, have fun, you know? And whenever you don't have time, hopefully you can time that up towards the off-season. And you have like, you know, a month-long, 2 months long break. Hey, you know, Mr. Rager, if you want to join up, 3950. I think there's only one kingdom that's been created since then. So, oh, two. So, we're in here, 3950. If you want to join up, brother, it's not too late. It is not too late. She already zeroed Prince Light for helping her fight. She said he was taking her kill points. Brother, I love new players, let me tell you. Just, they don't understand the game. It's all good, though. She'll figure it out. She'll figure it out. She was telling me earlier that she might migrate, so we'll see. She's saying she was going to go to 51 or 52. It's one of those. Expansion lasts 1.5 years, but the difference is in World of Warcraft, nothing is running away from you. World of Warcraft, nothing is running away. What do you mean? I mean, there's always updates to every game, you know? Even if this isn't the game that you like to play, you can always, you know, if you ever get bored of Minecraft, you can always go back to Minecraft. Like, there's always something to do. Whether it's time consuming or not, just do what you can. If you can log on for an hour, go do it. If you can't, don't. If you can't, though, I would suggest not playing in the high seed kingdom. Play, again, in the low seed kingdom if you want to. But restarts are fun. You wanted to hop back in the game. Is there a smaller alliance I can join? Absolutely. There's a ton. I think Vortex. Man, that car is loud outside. Vortex, the project I'm in, they have like the top 10 alliances right now. So I mean, there's a ton of like smaller academies and stuff right now that you can join up in. So. Yeah, I agree with that. You'd have to get on it at certain times. That's kind of why I like it though, is whenever you have stuff to do, there's a bunch of people on at the same time. Like the community of Rise of Kingdoms is kind of insane, you know, kind of nutty. But not all games are like that. I personally like that part of the game. But I just sent 2 scouts to the same cave. One. I did. Let's hope it was him. But again, do what you can. I'm chowder chaining. It's all there is to do in KvK. Yeah. It's kind of sucks doing like a recovery / farming KvK, you know? I don't enjoy recovery KvKs. I'd rather be in a fight, you know? But sometimes you can't. But no, I think that's what's pretty cool about Rise of Kingdoms is the timing of everything, and you have to do it like with your group. So if that's something that works for you, Rager, go for it. All right, let's see. I've been watching a lot of 12 inches old streams, trying to watch how he chained, because I'm pretty sure I'm a better chainer as far as consistency goes, but maybe I'm not. So I'm trying to do my research as I try and beat his record, basically, because it was beaten by like 6 days by another person, but I mean still he recorded it daily or weekly, so better data out there for looking at his stuff. I'm re-downloading it right now. Oh boy. What are the bigger kingdoms right now? Is still GT? Oh, Rager, brother. Rager. You have come back at the best time. As of what? So GT, like 2 or 3 months ago, downsized, right? And then as of like this month, they, I think, are disbanding. Like, Plato Gaming was in GT, and then he is leaving 1960. I think they're just disbanding all in all. So 1365 is still a big kingdom. I don't know how big they are. 1093 is like the top dog at the moment. So since 1960 is disbanding, which it wasn't like they lost to KvK and, you know, everybody's like, I quit, right? They were just, leadership doesn't want to lead. Eventually it happens. So yeah, GT is disbanding if they're not already fully disbanded. And then I think Cortex took over, but then I think he's gone to, oh, literally Prince Room is saying it. So yeah, I think he's peacing out too, but 1093 is like the top dog, and then outside of that, like I'll do this. 1093 is still what I believe is the like biggest kingdom of the game right now, as far as like a wrecking ball. You don't want to go fight them right now. But also 2377. They got some fighters, bro. Let me show you their top players, all right? It's a father-son duo, okay? And they're insane. Absolutely insane. They're not in here. Are they in this alliance? Did they migrate? Oh, they're probably in here. Hold up. 2.5 billion power. Oh man. What is the kingdom again? The new one? 3950. Yeah, Mr. Hope and Wild Lion, dude. These are some wrecking ball accounts. I would not want to go up against these guys. These guys will just like run it down on your city just for fun. But yeah, 1093 and I would say 2377 are probably like the top dogs at the moment. But I mean, I'd have to look at the stats. There's probably another big kingdom I'm not thinking of right now. 1365 is a strong one too. I don't know how big they are comparatively, but those are the KvKs I like to watch, are the ones with 1093 and 2377. Bobby got kicked from his KD. He's a nuking. Wait, what kingdom was Baba in? That's about right. Let's see, the last KvK I watched had all the major kingdoms. The $1 million KvK, or whatever they were calling it. That was a fun one to watch. Where it had, I mean, wasn't it 77, 60, and 93 all in the same KvK? Baba got kicked out of 1365? That's why. Wasn't he like a leader too? More 93 as well. Yeah, it had 60, 93, and 77. There might have been another crazy kingdom in there as well. But that was a fun one to watch for sure. I love going back and just like watching old streams of the KvKs and stuff and just having it run in the background while I'm chaining or doing something, you know? $16 something. What's a big 16 kingdom? I don't know. Can't think right now. $23.77, 93 GT, 1365. Okay, it was 65 in there. Got it. Yeah, it was a wild KvK to watch. I mean, that was a fun one for sure. You're doing so much damage to those Season of Conquest barbs. What the hell? Well, I mean, it's past the first week, right? The first week is always the worst time to start chaining, right? Oh wait, you're in my camp, Kurama. Come on, bro. You know I'm the chaining god. What are you talking about? What are you talking? I'm not even gonna explain it to you, bro. What? Come on. You know I push top honor like every KvK. I go for it. But yeah, here's my marches that I'm running if you want to check them out. I got Richard YSG with the extra defense and attack just so my Richard stays alive. And then I have this so that way they put off more damage. Just because my Richard March is my like smallest hitting or like weakest hitting attack march, right? So this will do the least amount of damage. It takes so long to kill barbs, but it'll never die, okay? QSH, Shajar, never gonna die, okay? I can run this down on barb camps. They just run through it solo, right? So this one just goes crazy with whatever you want in there. I have the 2 bastions for Archer. This one's kind of funky. My Charles Theo is only good because my gear, I think. And I mean, he never dies also. And it's kind of wild that he doesn't die. Because there's only one healing thing on him, and that's how it stays alive. But he just kills barbs so easily. And this healing thing somehow keeps him up. But Huo, Hera's just so strong whenever I put him behind Huo. I used to have him behind Charles, but I swapped it just because my Huo March kills a lot quicker. So I want him to just go ham. And I also have the healing thing on him. But as far as gear goes for him, my Archer March, this is the gear set, so decent. You know. My Charles March has my main Gara set, so it just runs it down all over the place with whatever I have in here. So this is never going to be on a main march or any march outside of barb training. This gear is my worst set, and yet somehow it just goes crazy. Because, yeah, I kill barbs so fast with Huo. And then Richard just has whatever, that. But Richard just heals like a madman. What the hell? I know you're in my alliance, Grimmer. That's what I'm saying. You know I push barbs. We talked in Discord. We held down our downtime against... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're literally in my kingdom. You know I push honor, bro. Come on now. Don't question my barb chains. Saying, wow, how are they doing so much damage? But no, I mean, really, it is because we're past the first week. So, like, here's my tech. Everything's maxed up until this point, and then I have just whatever in here. So my bar reports, it's at level 8. I could push it higher. I could be quicker, actually. Let's do it. Let's go faster. Nice. I'm out of crystals. Wait, I have crystals in my bag? Hold up. Oh, that must have been my daily. I was about to say, what am I doing? Yeah. How many crystals can I get? Up to 20? Maybe I'll push that to max too. But then also my capacity is up as well. So. Thanks for looking out for me, Grandma. Because now I'm gonna just be killing them a lot faster. Shoot. 65% now? It's over. Absolutely over. What was it before? 35. Now 40. So I got a 25% boost? Let's go. Let's go. Looking out for me, man. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, I got a scout on my farm too. My restart project. Clear all this fog. Prince, I'm like praying that I don't get kicked out of the Alliance tonight because I'm not going to be on for... Well, I don't think I'll be on for the Sanctuary pop. What time is it? It's in 13 hours. Oh! That's in the morning. I thought it was going to be like... in a couple hours. Never mind. I'm like hoping I don't get kicked though. I need those gems on this restart project. There's like no barbs over here, man. I need this zone to pop open. Once we get in here, man, it's over. Like 2 or 3 days, whenever I can hit the max level barbs. Oh. People are going to spread out so much more. It's going to be great. There's not going to be any issues with hitting 3 chains. You won't. Everyone loves you. Hey, man. Everybody but Jelly. Well, I guess maybe she likes me now. I don't know. She just donated me like 60 million resources and dipped. I'm like, thank you. But I just gotta be safe, man. I need the gems. I gotta push. I gotta beat this freaking record. I'm 400,000 gems shy at the moment. Actually, let's see. How many gems do I have in my bag? Because that's what I'm looking at. Because I'm doing these baller runs on my farms. Yeah. I'm 410,000 gems shy at the moment, so I gotta boost up however I can. My goals, let's put, what should my goal be? Prince, what should my goal be for how fast I get T5? Should I try and push for 170? Beat it by another 6 days? Or should I do like something stupid, like 165? Why are these marches so close to each other? Let's take a look at what I'm doing here. Where's my first march? Down here. Second march. Third march. Let's send you over here. QSH. Chaining with 1 march got me feeling cynical. Hey man, I'm telling you, once you get more chaining marches, chaining feels easier, okay? Doing it with 1 march, it is kind of a pain just because you can't burn through your AP, your daily AP fast enough. Because I don't sit here and chain like crazy every day, right? Well, sometimes I do. But if you're like just trying to knock it out before work or something, if you have 1 march, that thing's gonna take you 40 minutes to kill all your AP. Like, it takes forever. If you can send 4 or 5 marches out, you're done with your daily action points in the matter of 6 minutes. Like, you can do that while you do your morning restroom break, shoot. So, I mean, I have locked in on chanting with more than one march. I'm helping in BB, so I'll be back in a bit. Alright. Finally found my old account so I can get restart rewards. Let's go. I wonder what you said to Jilly. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do nothing. 150 what? Oh, I can't beat 150 days. That's wild. I think, like, mathematically that's possible. Like, so here's the only way I can actually achieve this. Let me show you the only way I can make this happen. This guy. This guy will be the only way I do it. And it's going to suck because it's going to be one march. So I'm going to be training with this one guy. And maybe I do that stupid BS with Ethel. I don't want to chain with Ethelfled, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, only one march just for like ass. As exciting as 3 or 4. It is not as exciting as 3 or 4 marches, let me tell you. Like, I feel I've been training since 12 a.m. and it's 7 p.m. now. Yeah. No, I mean, because I don't know if you've started playing recently or if you played a long time ago. Bad, but this guy on YouTube who has since quit playing Rise of Kingdoms, but he was an insane chainer, right? His name's 12-inch. This guy would chain for a couple hours, but he just would do it with multiple marches. And so I finally got in the habit of using my PC and my hotkeys. It is a breeze, let me tell you. Like, it makes life so much easier. What is your target for the honor rankings? What is my target for the honor rankings? I'm in 46th. I got 64,000. Oh, actually, hold up. Before I check that out, let's see. When is this? When did these open up? Tomorrow? Bet. Okay, so tomorrow after reset. Prince, remind me, tomorrow after reset. That's your job, Prince. Don't let me forget this. But my goal for honor rankings, it kind of depends. RBT and Jet are gonna spend AP like mugs. Okay? Mave maybe will. I know Mave usually pushes a bit, but I know RBT is already gymming AP, right? So RBT is my biggest concern, and Jet is probably up there with them, right? Because they will be gymming AP left and right. I don't have the gym count that they get, just because they are Krakens, but where are the rankings? As far as honor rankings go, top 10, I would say, is achievable easily. So it really just falls down to how many people are going to be spending gems to get AP, because I don't want to spend a ton of gems to get my AP, right? I'll slow chain everything, and then in off season I'll do a bunch of barb forts. So I'm shooting for top 10. As it gets closer, I'll have a more refined answer. Of course, first is always the attempted goal, right? But if I need to take like top 3, because first is just, you know, 800k, then I take top 3. But let's just say right now I'm shooting for 10. That's the goal, top 10. Because I need the extra gold heads, because I'm just lacking now because of my QSH, and then always will take some extra mats. But if you look at it, man, double the mats for a couple extra placements. Let's see what third looks like in a month, you know? No, bro, don't chain with your Ethel. You'll crash out. Do it for your mental sake. Yeah, so I don't think I will be chaining with Ethel. But I need to get YSG as a thing, and I don't know if I'm going to be physically able to on my free-to-play account. So that's the biggest issue. Prince, you're already dropping GCs? I don't see any GCs in here. Do it in SH, bro. Don't be dropping GCs anywhere else. I love my old Kingdom 3705. 12-inch quit. Rager, he quits. I'm not gonna get too in detail, but there is like a health thing that went on with him, and I think that might have just scared him, you know, realizing life is short. So yeah, he did stop, and I don't know what he's doing now. I know he hopped back on YouTube a couple months ago and did like a totally different game, but yeah, he did quit Rise of Kingdoms, which, I mean, everybody does at some point. But I know that he was dealing with some health issues. Since then, I think it's gotten better. Got you. I've chained 75,000 honor. Don't want to see another barb. That's fair. Yeah, I assume that's what made it more fun for Mafu too. What do you mean, bad? Okay, one more time. 91 or 92? 90. 3950. Is that what you're asking? 3950 is the kingdom that I'm in. By chained, Prince means 5 marches. By Cyrus. You're chaining with Cyrus? I could get Cyrus. I run Xiao Xiao Cyrus. I just don't have any gear for my 5th march at the moment is the issue. If I were to do Cyrus. Like, I could make a windswept set, but I don't think my double C would stay alive for it. Where's Cyrus? Or I can even put Lapu out. I mean, like, I have another chainer. I just don't have the gear for it is the issue right now. My account's just, I know I'm going to say too young. It's 530 days old, but because I focused on a main set, my account is too young material-wise now to run a 5th march to chain. I have all the commanders for it. Go Archer main and cook something with YSG. Hey, Karama, it's up to everybody else, you know? I gotta see what the community wants, because I don't really care to focus on one troop type. It's more fun to let y'all choose, I think. Because, I mean, I've played this game on this account over a year now. I mean, we're approaching 2 years and 100 days, so I guess it's a couple more. 150 days or something, but... And I mean, eventually this account that I'm playing on right now is going to have all the main troop types and the main gears, because I'll lock in. But till then, it'd be more fun to just try and accomplish my goal while y'all try and diminish it. I can't quit my 197k invested. Yeah, that's a lot. So that's fair. Archers are busted. Good in K1 and 2. Yeah, they're cracked in K1 and KvK 2. Oh yeah, sorry. No, you're good, Rager. Yeah, so 3950 is the kingdom that we're in. ZL. My ZL's not out, that is correct. So I could run another Archer March. I would then need a healer for him though. So Cao Cao again doesn't heal enough for me. You know? Who are some healers that I have in here? I think I have them all out, don't I? Except for Double C. This guy heals, right? Low-key? Hold up. Hold up. His healing factor is only 500. So, I mean, is that... I don't think that would put me up enough, healing-wise. Almost 200 days older than mine. Check PM. Alright, give me 2 seconds, I will. Oh, you mean in-game or Discord? I'll check in a second. For some reason, my report reset after hitting 200 plus. Your count's 2,172 days old. Yeah. Cyrus. Isn't he the one that does smoke, though? Because I have Cyrus. How far away is my Richard? Oh, my boost is gone. I'm not going to reset him. Just because I popped an expansion hours ago and I was going to start then, but I decided to go to the gym. So I could try him out tomorrow, though. So Richard, Cyrus. Does it matter if he's probably 1-1, 1-1? Where's Cyrus? Do I not have Cyrus? That's Alfonso. Four. Mocked. Oh, I could run Mocked too. He's AoE. Oh no. Wait, why did I think he was AoE? Is he just tanky? Yeah, he can do bonus damage, that's why. Does he heal? Oh, hold up. But I'm not gonna expertise Mock to run. Here's Cyrus. Yeah, here's this thing. So I don't like the fact that it's a chance though. Isn't CY available? I also have CY. Yeah, I mean, I have all the AoE commanders. I just don't have anybody that heals very well at the moment because I don't want to skill them up and waste gold heads. Because right now, my gold heads are lacking. I'm at 82. So, I mean, they're non-existent anymore because I expertise my QSH. So, gold heads are basically out the door for me at the moment. See how Boudica Prime. Oh, Boudica. I didn't even think about her. Yeah. Let's check her out real quick. I swear if I passed her again. I'm passing all these commanders because I don't think about them. Here we go. What is your healing? 400? That's still not that good. That's not bad. Let's try her out. Why not? Next stream, I'm gonna try out Cyrus and Richard, and then Boudica with Zio. See why heals though? Cho Young. No, I'm so bad. I look right over him, like right over him. So CY I could do. It's just how strong is his healing? Is that, like, healing is the biggest issue. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually really good. 800, and it's mighty healing, and mighty healing is better. Because what's my Shajar's healing? Wait. His healing is like 3 times the amount of Shajar's. Hold up. Am I tweaking? Wait, hold up. Where's my... I don't have anything for this guy right now. He's gonna run out with no gear. Am I about to start training with 5 marches? Can I actually run down my AP bar? Okay, I'll just throw you out there. Oh, there we go. Damage to bars. We'll take it. Okay, let's see. What can I actually put on you? Yeah, why not? We'll take that too. I don't think I have any gear though. I mean, all my gathering gear, but that's useless to me at this point. Alright, let's see. I just want to see the healing that he does. but I have like no archers. That's gonna suck. Ah, this probably might not work very well, actually. We'll give it a whirl. Why not? We're drinking. Invested XD. First Shajar skill. Shajar better. Oh. Yeah, Shajar is better. My Shajar could be cracked, actually. She could be. She's not, but she could be. She probably won't ever be. She'll probably be just where she is now, at 1111. So. Alright, let's run you down on a 2 March. Let's see what happens. Who cares if you die? At least make him 1111. Man, don't you gonna make me waste my stars for this guy? He heals on his first skill, man. What? I gain a little bit of extra stats. What is this? It's not bad. Oh! Oh yeah, we'll make him 1111. Why not? Just out of the kindness of my heart, let's do it. He heals more on his last skill. F it. Crit. Bang. Alright, so he got an extra healing bonus now. We'll take it. We'll take it. Still no gear, so it's gonna die. Nah, what is that? Should I be saying that word? Or did you have like a spasm of the wrist? Hey boys, I just want y'all to know that we are at the best subscriber count. We are at 769. I mean, what more could you ask for? Today, I mean, with that alone, I win today. There's a lot of barbs over here. Famalam. It's a weird word, brother. We are almost done with these caves. Oh my goodness. One thing I hate about this game is having to do caves. Actually, having to do the fog again, that sucked as well. Did I get my maps cleared out? I did. Yeah, that fog sucked. They just dropped announcement bubbles, jelly zeroing everybody. Good thing I am bubbled. Good thing I did that earlier, whenever she sent marches out to go kill Darth. What about Lohar? Lohar does a small amount of healing, yeah. I don't think the Lohar is worth. Yeah, I don't like Lohar for chaining either. He only heals a good amount while out of combat. Yeah. But I mean, even my Charles March, I've been chaining for a while now. He's only gone down like 2,000 troops, 3,000 troops. So he's at 3,351. Let's see what he ends at. I mean, he just heals. So I mean, Charles, who doesn't heal right now with that one Bastion, just stays alive. So I love it. Oh, it's so great. Oh, that's gonna be a chain. Let's go. Yeah, I think that does help Charles as the shield. Same thing for my Hera, because Hera does a small shield, I believe, as well. That's how my Huo can stay alive. What am I doing? Yeah, Might Shield. But he also gives me... Where's that? That bonus, that health bonus helps a lot for my Cav March. So... Because my Charles and my Hera were together. I think they were just too tanky. Because my Huo would die over time. Oh, here comes the moment of truth. 238. No gear. Can I chain with no gear? Probably not. He's taking a lot of damage. Definitely not. He's taking 8,000 sevs. Alright, he'll finish that 2 chain and come home. Maybe if I made like a windswept set for that guy, but I don't really want to make any more gear investments unless it's in the main 4 at the moment. Maybe once I get more materials down the road, we can look at it. Actually, it's not doing terrible. If it had stats, would it do good? You're great for archers training? Yeah. No way this March died first. Rip. This one's gonna be too far away and I'm not gonna hit my thing for it. Can it reset? Perfect. Let's go. Beautiful reset. Thank you, Barb. An absolutely beautiful reset there. Jelly's getting ghost. You just hit 1 million. She said not today. What? Brother, what is she on? Oh, she's messaging me on my small account. 1 second. She said that they're blaming me for attacking somebody, so she's attacking everybody. Oh, I love KvK1 nonsense, brother. It cracks me up. And to think we have it hard now with MGE request. Think about all the restart projects. Oh, brother. That's awesome. Actually, I don't want to mess this guy's chain up. If you're gonna go for it, you can go for it. Gotta respect the chain life. Yeah, it's crazy that she's zeroing people. Wild. What should my next upgrade here be? So at this point back, everything is maxed. Yes. Barb damage is max. Plunder could go up. I would gain an extra 7%. Would that matter? I mean, we don't have fighting for a while. Unit capacity needs to go to 10. Maybe I'll do that first. Oh, but healing resource. That. I don't need expanded formations. I will not run 6 marches. So I will skip over that. Save me 2 million? 2.4 million? Decisions. Alright, I'll go Call to Arms next. That's my goal. Call to Arms, I'll chain up. Tonight and tomorrow, get that. And then Quench Blades, I think is 1 million something to get to level 10. So we'll go with those two. And then we're good for garrisoning. Minus the all damage increase. So let's do that. But would it be more beneficial? Would I get more crystals doing it this way? Pushing that to level 10. I don't know. I don't know how many more I would get. No. Not Ghost. Let me pull it up on my phone. Yeah. Worst thing about KvK 1 is all the rogues. Especially if they're whales. Especially if they're whales. So we'll see. We'll see if she just takes over and zeroes everybody. My marches at. I have Charles, Richard, Huo. So my Richard up here. Yeah, here we go. That way the barbs have a chance to spawn in for me here. Crazy. We were just talking about Chili goes rogue, and here we are. Yeah. I could have put money on it. $24 to go. Let's go, baby. Almost all these caves. Let's swap KvK, you just farm and let me fight. Yeah, right. If only that was the way to do it. I'll let you chain. You can chain all of this stuff for me, man. Shoot. Nah. I'm hyped about this KvK. I really am. Oh, I forgot I'm getting stuff for this, too. So I'm getting 20 coins. And then, how many of these? 2? Yeah. This is pointless. Like, they didn't make it 15, 20, 10, or 10, 5. Give us a chance to actually reset something there. I guess is there a reset for baller? Let me see. No. It would be up here, right? Yeah. $7 hours. That might have been the one that I was thinking of. I just did this one. Yeah, okay. Is that gonna be too far? Are you gonna hit T5 free to play before me? Dude, it's way too early to tell. Like, right now means not much of anything. It really comes down to once we get the 5-minute barbs. Because I think we have like 1 or 2 minutes, and I mean, ain't nobody can chain those right now. It really comes down to chaining. Are you gonna chain more than me, or are you gonna be in an alliance that gets more GC than me? Is what it's gonna be, I believe. Or if you just get absolutely blessed and get every single sanctum and altar or whatever. But if you're pushing, brother, do it. I thought you were doing like, whaling up though. You're not gonna want to play free-to-play account and whale up. I'm gonna help fund someone T5 push and do the challenge. What do you mean you're gonna help fund somebody T5 push? Oh, they're literally all going. I'm gonna drop like 3K on somebody's account to push T5 and then another K to train. Oh shoot, for real? Who? Do you know them? Guess that's a better question. Probably Darth. Gotcha. Does he not have enough to do T5? Is that why? Or like, what's the reasoning behind it? Maybe Charmy. Me and Charmy gotta think of a collab to do. Gotta get the ball rolling on something. I don't know. Same with Musa. Shoot. We're gonna do a project together. I've been trying to get like Mafu to do something with me. Like get him to come to my kingdom, but he said no. I was like, whatever. But something to keep the juices flowing. Help him get like 90 mil. Gotcha. I'm telling y'all, y'all need to start focusing on gear bundles. That's what you need to do if you're gonna do anything. That'll be what's gonna change the game. The moment that comes out, lock it in. That'll make a bigger difference than hitting T5 in the first week. Shoot. Oh, I got a zero that guy sometime. Hey man, I told you can hit my account anytime you want. I'll let you. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt like a mother. It's gonna hurt a lot more than hitting Mafu's. I have an actual garrison, but nah, I love that guy. Mafu cracks me up. Gotta do some upgrades on my restart project too. Yeah, I know, right? Because you gotta think long term. You gotta focus gear. I mean, eventually you'll get T5 regardless, right? So, I mean, there's no point in... Like, I was telling somebody earlier, they're like, how do I get up to T5 quick? And I'm like, don't even think about it like that. Think about it long term. If you're gonna play this account, you need the gear. Like, eventually you'll hit a wall where you don't have enough mats. So, everybody does, you know? But... How you doing, Rave? You chilling? I think this is the first time I've seen you here. Or at least talking. My K2 account rolling in gear. Don't know if I want to rally or Gara lead. So here's the thing with rally and garrison leading. You gotta think of it one of two ways, right? First way to think about it is, do you have the disposable troops? Okay, so I'm a garrison lead, right? And here's my troop count. I took a pretty decent hit the other day, but I got a million T5, 500k, you know, cabin archers. Usually I'll walk in with like 1.5 to 2 million of my infantry because I'm an infantry main, and like 700 or 800 of these. Okay, I'm trying to push it like a million, 2 million, but the cards were not in my favor this KvK. But if you have the disposable troops, if you're going to just whale up, cracking up, go for garrison lead. That'll make the biggest difference for your kingdom, okay? Is having a garrison lead that does not run out of troops, okay? That's why I wasn't doing a whole bunch of like flag garrisoning over here in this first zone, because it's zone 5, right? Zone 5 does not matter that much. But if I was to be flag garrisoning the entire time and I went down to like 400,000, you know, T5 infantry, we're screwed the rest of the kingdom, okay? If you're a rally lead and you, like, even if you get zeroed as a rally lead, you can still train up 2,000 troops with a day's worth of speeds and then just rally lead the rest of the KvK. You just send one troop and rally nonstop. So it's more beneficial for your kingdom if you're gonna, you know, be a Kraken on that account if you're a garrison. Eventually you can do both. Like, I rally lead and garrison lead, but I mean, if you need to focus on one, garrison leading would be the most beneficial for your kingdom, and it would be a huge strain off your leadership's shoulders. Tips for pushing power: don't just stay the same power you are the rest of the game. I need more context, Con. Come on, are you early game? You late game? Are you trolling? Shoot. Train troops. Oh, you're not max tech? All right, upgrade your tech. No, I need to know what you're doing. Are you, is it day 3 of your restart project, or what? Imp Zenith, I'm dropping all 8k speeds. Oh, brother. 8,000 days? God, I'm lacking. I'm at, what's this, 15? So, I'm not doing bad, really. But I did spend a few more days than I wanted to on Zone 5 the other day, so I gotta chain some back. I'll probably be at like 1,500 universals by the time we get into maybe like 1,550. What am I at again? 1,430? Yeah, I'll be at like 1,550 to 1,600 by the time we hit past 7. So I mean, I'll be chilling. And my training will go up again as well, so. I guess I should be looking at bastions while I do this. be rolling into K through 300, 200 million power. Nice. So here's the thing. Did you see that Sponge pieced out? So now we just have Lotus to deal with it. I don't know if you know this, but I've dealt with Lotus a few times now. This is like my third KvK fighting her. I think this KvK might be over. Like, I know Sponge isn't like a huge game changer. Like, he can run 6 or 7 marches in the field. That guy was an insane, you know, player. But as far as the amount of speed game that he was getting fire, like 95 was getting 10 to 20 gold chests a day from this guy, depending on the day. Oh, it was insane. But I'm hoping that with him leaving, Fire Camp doesn't just absolutely drop out. Like, I need them to stay up because I need some fighting, man. Let me tell you, I'm not gonna be chanting all KvK again like the last one. Speak of the devil, what's up, brother? How you doing, Mafu? Bro, I just started talking about Sponge piecing out. How do you feel about it, brother? It's gonna take a huge hit on y'all's speed game, like a huge hit. But how we doing? We're just chilling, Mafu. We're just chaining, trying to catch up in honor points compared to you. If you're still ahead of me. Are you ahead of me? Basically still next to neck and neck. So we're just having a blast as our restart project has a crazy whale going loose, going rogue. It is what it is. I can't complain about things I can't control. Not fair. Have you seen the kingdom that he went to? 27? They're looking like the next 72, brother. They have like basically the 72 roster. It's insane. Like stacked up kingdom. Tips on getting power early game. 10 days into the kingdom. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with you. It's hard. Okay. My biggest tip for you early game, and now people are gonna say you're GC chasing, but it's kind of the point, right? If you take a look at us right here, whenever you're going to apply for an alliance, okay, Con, look at the alliance level. Okay, sometimes it doesn't matter about what rank they are, right? So if we look at, you know, well, 95 is not a good example. If we look at 86 here, their alliance gift level is level 30, right? Early game, you want to try and be in a top alliance, but also a top alliance gift level, all right? The gold chests, I mean, truly do make a difference. So like if I'm in this alliance, I'm getting a lot less speed ups every time I come in here and claim these gifts, right? So anytime somebody spends money, you have the chance of getting speeds, and that'll, I mean, make the biggest difference for your account, all right? On top of that, the next thing to help you out with getting speeds, because speeds is the goal, right? It's the only way you're going to gain power is time. Upgrading buildings take a ton of time. Same for your tech. I mean, it's 800 days or 2,000 days, depending on if you're doing buildings or doing research. So once you get to the point where you can unlock some good, you know, barbarian commanders, like peacekeeping commanders in here, start hitting barbs left and right and try and do a chaining thing if you can, where you hit 2 barbs for the cost of 1. It's the biggest game changer for you. And do not get burnt out doing this. If you feel like you're like, I don't want to do this anymore, just get off of it. But I mean, honestly, pushing power, it just takes time. Time, and just constantly keep the builders going. Yeah, I mean, it's too early. And also gems are a big thing too. Like, Con, whenever you're pushing like your buildings and stuff, to get your city hall to level 25, every other building needs to be level 25, okay? And the biggest pain in the rear is going to be this watchtower. And where's my castle? Do I have it? Where's my castle? Here it is. And the castle, okay? So the watchtower and your castle are going to take a ton of gems if you don't have the Books of the Covenant or the... Let me show you. The Books of the Covenant or the Arrows of Resistance are going to cost 10 gems a pop if you want to get these, all right? Or you can get like 1 to 3 every time you do a Barbarian fort, or a couple every time you hit Barbarians. So you need a ton of gems for the Books of the Covenant, because, I mean, it is going to stick you. What's the word I'm looking for there? It's going to get you stuck in the game, right? Where, I mean, you really just can't progress until you get these. So as you get to a point where you're like City Hall 16 or 17, I like to stash my gems in here just for that reason. Start saving some gems aside, okay? Because if they're up here and they're out of your inventory, you feel like, oh, well, I can spend these, right? If they're in your bag, you don't touch them as much, okay? But you're gonna need a ton. It's like 200,000 gems just to get my castle to max if I don't do Barbarian forts. So, stash gems, try and start chaining the second you can, and just enjoy the game. Honestly, you're playing as a fresh account. It's just a fun time. Don't feel like you need to rush to get your power up if you're 10 days in. Just enjoy it a little bit. Try and stay with the power minimum to be in a top alliance, and then just have a good time. 27 has the same KP as 72, but I heard they're doing a 2v2 instead of a 1v3. Dang. I was kind of hoping for 1v3, to be honest. I feel like that would have been some great fighting to watch. Power doesn't mean much. Work on commanders and gear, as well as your armaments. He's day 10. He doesn't have any armaments and stuff yet. Best tip for early game, drop 35,000 day 1. Isn't it a thing to force spawn barbarians? There is a thing to where I believe you can do that. I saw that a long time ago, but I mean, it's just, I mean, it's up to you on if you want to go that route, if you want to just chain how I'm doing here, you know. Eventually you're not going to be able to do that method, because I think it gives you like level, you have to do it like with a certain level of barbarian, and you'll get like 2 or 3 minute speeds per barbarian max, right? So I mean, versus hitting these guys, it's getting me 20 minutes, right? So eventually you're just going to stop doing that method if you decide to. But yes, I believe there is a method that might still work to do that. Con, how's the Project Vortex going? Oh, we're killing it. We're cooking, let me tell you. I'm at 400 something thousand power at the moment. I believe our first sanctums? Sanctuary? I think it's Sanctum. Sanctum should open up tomorrow morning. So that'd be fun. I'm in 3945 and I'm part of the Project Vortex. Oh, brother. We're gonna have a good time. Come day 10, whenever y'all can migrate over. It's gonna be fun. Ooh. Mafo, are you gonna push me in honor? Are you gonna catch up? I'll give you some time. I'll let you pass me a little bit. Now that Sponge is gone, I feel like I have a fighting chance to win top 3. Fuck no. Hey, did you ever figure out your sound thing? Or do you still need me to show you that, where you can split your sounds? Heron's Chow to chain. I prefer Hera, to be honest. Hera gives you a good health bonus. I prefer Hera. Personally. Puffer. How does KvK 1 work? What do you mean, how does it work? Just in general? Have you never done a KvK, right? So, what's gonna happen? Let's take a look. Who's not gonna have fog? I haven't looked yet, been so busy. Oh, what are you doing, man? Just doing school and stuff? Alright, Con. How does KvK 1 work? Everybody first starts off in a corner of the map, alright? So everybody has their own corner. And then what happens is, eventually these passes open up, right? Kind of how it is right now in your kingdom that you're in, 3945, where passes slowly open up. And this first pass is going to be a fighting area, okay? Which I don't think it was whenever I last played. Am I in the right? No, that's alright. So what's going to happen is you're going to open up to this, and it's going to be a little ancient ruins fight, alright? So everybody's going to be fighting for this for the individual honor, alright? With this, if you rank high enough on the individual honor point area, you will get rewards. I'll show you those here once I go back to my main kingdom. But after that pass, I believe your pass 5 is a free zone. Yeah. So pass 5, you'll get in there. It's going to be completely y'all, no enemies in there, just your kingdom, right? So just us in pass 5. So we can, you know, easily branch out. I believe we're going to be doing a 1v3. So if you're going to go to 50, just get ready for it. But if we are, we'll eventually have enemies on our right and our left. These guys might be allies because they're not actually hitting their, you know, territory, whereas this one probably they're enemies, you know. But basically, you're fighting over Kingsland eventually, and you're wanting to take what's called the Star from the Great Ziggurat. Okay, so Lost Temple is what you're fighting over. I mean, it's just gonna be a show, but first zone is gonna be, or first pass is gonna be fighting. First zone is gonna be free, and then after that, you're fighting over the next zones. Which, if you can't see right here, pink isn't pushing into red because usually these passes are locked until later on in the KvK, and then they start to open up. So let me show you on my kingdom. That way you can see the actual monument here. By the way, I subbed. Thank you, brother. Yeah, KvK 1 does look different. I looked at it, I'm like, wait, this isn't right. But what's going to happen is, like for us right here, Con, is we just got past 4, so it opened up to a war zone because this is the KvK that I'm in. It's different than KvK 1, right? So first zone is a war zone, and for us, the first zone does not matter that much, right? So it's not a big deal if we were to win or lose this, okay? Then, past 5 is still a free zone, okay? Usually past 5 is, okay? But some KvKs, the format is different, where it's not a safe zone. But same thing where it goes where we can't enter their past 4, okay? So we don't even have our flags touching it, okay? Until, like a month down the road, all these passes are going to start opening up, all these rewards. So here's the ziggurat, right? So the other one's called the Lost Temple, all right? Then pass 5 opens up. So if we were to win zone 6, then we would take over their pass level 5. Then pass 4 opens up to where you can eventually come in and raid their like home safe area. It's like our safe area right now is this corner, which usually it's going to be. You do not want to be here if you lost the KvK, alright? You want to be teleported back to your home kingdom. But in the Lost Kingdom, this is your safe area, and then you would jump out of here into the other zones if you're wanting to fight or do like barb chaining in, you know, like our allies zone. Prince, he doesn't know how KvK works, he's asking. I'm not part of the main alliance, do I get the rewards? You still get monument rewards. So these things, you get all of these, right? These will hit you whether or not you are in the main alliance. Now, some of them, like I didn't hit this one. I didn't kill stalkers at the ruins. Some of them will require you to actually do something if you're wanting to get like these rewards. Other ones won't. It'll be like your kingdom's goal, right? Doesn't matter your alliance. It'll be your whole kingdom taken into play. School year ending, so essays and tests. Got 3 projects to work on right now until the end of the year. Damn. Lock it in, Mafu. Come on. Is there any KvKs with any fighting? We can check. Can you explain how KvK 4 works after you explain? Okay, I kind of did. So, I explained zone 5 here. We'll be going into this zone next. Completely safe zone, and this will have our max level barbs. So this is where I'm going to be chaining a ton, because I'll have these level 52s, and they're going to give me the most amount of honor. But from there, right now we're doing a top versus bottom KvK. So it's us over here in wind with water, our allies, versus fire and earth. And if you don't know, Mafu's over here in fire camp. If you want to check out his channel as well, you can see their fire side of stuff. But window ended up taking over this zone, and water took over this zone, so it's pretty good. But I mean, it does not make or break the KvK. So next, we're going to be both pushing up into these zones, so Zerat and Havana, and we are going to be fighting over what's called these altars. Okay, so I scroll in here. It's going to be another fighting area for honor. Okay. After that, eventually the Pass 7 will open up. This is what's going to make or break the KvK. Pass 7. Okay? If somebody can actually beat out the other kingdoms or the other camps at Pass 7 and take over their level 8 passes by building flags to block it, that's whenever the KvK starts to take a turn in the other direction. Okay? Because let's say, for example, let's say water does not defend Pass 7 here. Okay? And they get beat out by Fire Camp. And Fire Camp takes over this entire zone, all right? Fire Camp could potentially push to our Pass 7, all right? They probably won't. It's gonna be a hard push to get through water for that, but let's say they do. And let's say we ended up defending this Pass 7. What we're gonna have to do is bring water from, not in this zone, but somehow put them in this zone, Havana, and get a fort drop, which is just kind of like what we have here, a fort. And we're going to have to share passes with us and wind and water here. That's if water loses this zone, okay? So Pass 7 could make or break a KvK dramatically just because now we both have to funnel in from these two passes alone, okay? So the whole goal for KvK 4 is to defend your pass level 7 and then try and build off. Scrolling. Try and make sure they can't push through, all right? If they get through and they actually make like ground till you're past 8, oh man, it could change the tides of it so much. If they get to like here, and then the fighting kind of stops, then it is what it is. But your whole goal is to defend your past level 8, and then pushing together for KO, for Kingsland. But, man, I'm so excited. Like, Earth put up such a great fight. Like, let's take a look at this DKP list real quick. I'm so hyped for this, where's it at? Let me just do it this way. So if I'm not in the main alliance, do I get rewards for the ziggurat? No. No, you do not. But you will more than likely be in the main alliance if you're in the project. And if you're not, we're going to have 2 alliances, and we'll probably split rewards. So you'll get rewards regardless for something. I don't know how it works either, but I'm running Matilda Barker. Yes, sir! Yes, we are! Yeah! Okay, let's take a look at this real quick. I want to show the scans. Yeah, KvK 1 and KvK 2, you do not get ziggurat rewards if you're not in the proper alliance. KvK... Is it KvK 3 where you get campmates? Or is it only 4? I think it's KvK 3. How do I just drag this? Oh, do I need to change my screen from Rise of Kingdoms to the actual screen? Wait, what if I do this? Can y'all see this? Is that clear? How's that look? Seems like it might be blurry. What if I did... Is that better? Yeah, I mean, I wish I had a screenshot. Actually, maybe I could just do a screenshot. Zoom in more. Okay, you're gonna have to work with me here. How do I zoom in on this? What if I just do this? this back. Hold up. Let's do this. I'll just take 2 screenshots of that and this. And I can make sure the screenshot's better quality. Here's how this KvK is going though, currently. So, that's terrible. What the heck? I can just drag it into my actual streaming records. That one. So here's the overall DKP rankings, right? So we have Earth up in first with kill points. So Earth has 33.1 billion kill points. Wind, which is us, with 33 billion. So we're like 200 million behind Earth right now. Fire with 26.2, and then water with 24.4. So a decent chunk of kill points were made in this first zone, which is pretty neat. Let me drag this up and just cover it. So decent chunk. But the biggest thing is the dead count. So if we look, Earth ended up taking 240 million deads. We ended up taking 249, so an extra 9 million more. Fire took 175 million, and then water took 170 million. So a bunch of deads were gained on our side, a lot less on fire and water, but their zone ended up stopping a little bit before ours. But again, still kind of nutty, right? If we take a look at this, this is the fire and water overall stats with kingdoms. So again, 95 kind of did what you would expect it to. Go absolutely ham. They're just, you know, a crazy kingdom. And that's kind of the same thing you'll see on our side as well. So the campmates didn't do as much, so that kind of sucks for them. But again, took a ton of deads, ton of KP, went absolutely crazy. Water, on the other hand, a little different story. Because 95 is like an A seed, so is 90. 90 is an A seed as well. We have kind of weaker campmates, okay? So the one thing that I kind of been saying since the beginning is don't underestimate water, because water isn't as strong as us, like overall. None of them really are. So like if I pull this up, 86 is the next strongest campmate, and they're at 9 million or 9 billion power. So it's still a ton, right? But comparatively, compared to like 95, 90, they just do not match up. But whenever you put 4 campmates kind of the same size all together, dude, they kind of went crazy. They popped off. Okay, their weakest campmate ended up getting more kill points than their strongest one on fire side. So I mean, water camp, that's kind of something to show as well, as they have 4 strong-ish, you know, allies. Whereas fire and earth, or not fire and earth, well I guess yeah, fire, earth, and wind right now have like that one powerhouse, and then the other 3 are kind of still strong, but not like, you know, the AC that we are or whatnot. And here's our stats against Earth, which again, I mean, I'm kind of shocked that Earth came out swinging like they did. I was expecting that to go by a lot quicker, but same thing here, where, you know, Earth has 80 and then we have 90. Just 2 powerhouses, and then our campmates didn't do as much as us. So hopefully we talked, you know, our campmates enough into pulling some more weight, because they didn't really gain a whole lot. Like 74 went crazy, so I mean, shout out to them. They took a lot of deads as well, but 94 and 91 didn't do as much. So we really locked it in with them in the voice chats and everything. So hopefully they can lock it in this next part, because we really need the deads from the other kingdoms for past 7 as well. Otherwise, this KvK is going to be a headache, let me tell you. We can't be taking all the deads on our side. Same with 95. Alright, enough talking about this KvK. I need to get back to chaining. Pull this up. Part-time chew. Hey Josh, what are you doing, bro? Why are you in my chat? I don't think you've been here recently, Josh. It's been a minute. How have you been, brother? Josh, your mod. Yeah. Josh has been here a few times a while ago, but recently he hasn't showed up that much. Yeah, I don't think any KvKs are fighting. What the heck? Actually? Why am I so quiet? Actually? Am I quiet? Yeah, I don't think there's any KvKs fighting. I looked through a good chunk of people. Or KvKs going on, but I didn't see any of the little red flash. Man, I asked earlier if I was quiet, boys. Did y'all lie to me earlier? Yo, Chew, can you check out my K2 KD? Let's see how it was compared to yours. Sure. What kingdom are you in? Yo, Josh, thank you, brother. So how's the persuading going with Mafu? It's not happening, brother. I've been trying to convince him to come here or to even come to Dallas, and he's like, no. It's not looking good, brother. I don't think he's doing the raid with us. How do you see if there's any KvKs that are fighting? So whenever you're looking at them, like how I was, like I'll scroll down. Let's see if there's any more down here. Usually, here we go. Usually you'll see this. So here there is somebody fighting. So you'll see that little red mark, right? So if you scroll down, then you'll see it again. All right, so then if you click on that, you'll be able to have this little icon, and you'll click on whichever fight you want to see. So it's kind of the same area. We'll go with this one here. I need to turn your volume up and blah. We need it to happen. I know. Tell Mafu, man, he needs to lock in. I tried my convincing. I tried it. So what is this? This is Kingsland. Let's go. Or this is Nottingham. This is, I guess, Great Britain KvK or whatever it's called. I want to see like a big fight. I guess these are allies. Okay, I guess they kind of already took over the KvK. They boxed out the temple. Now they're just pushing out. Noob. Some people in my alliance are theorizing that you're Ruz. He is Ruz. You didn't know that? Yeah, Mafu is Ruz. I think y'all knew that. Come on now. Destroyer, lock in. Mafu, you're coming to the rave. Yeah, you need to come to the rave, actually. I will get you an IRL pilot to do your family activity. I'm just saying. I believe it. Let's see if there's a better KvK going on. We can spectate for a second. nothing. That's the only KvK with fighting right now? Yeah, that wasn't that fun to watch, so we're not gonna watch it. Yeah, no, Mafu, you should come, brother. Come on. Hey, first round's on me, second round's on Josh. It's gonna be a good time. And they said they broke the pilots. How? Pilots aren't broken. They're trying to stop it-ish. I don't really know if they can. But they're trying to slow it down by putting in a war frenzy duration. So basically your account can stay on for 16 hours to fight, and then there's like an 8-hour cooldown where you cannot be fighting. But it doesn't really fix it because you're not fighting for 16 hours straight. Unless you're just cheeseburgering nonstop. Eventually you'll go into a downtime where you're kind of at a standstill waiting for flags to burn and stuff. So eventually there's time where you're not in war frenzy. So I don't know if it really fixes it too much. Maybe for like the die-hard up 24/7 activity, it goes down to 23 hours because there's still downtime. But we'll see. We'll see how it works. I don't think I'm in the KvK that has it implemented, but we'll see. I'll do 5 rounds. Hey, you can't skip on 5 rounds, Mafu. The man's buying for the whole night. You gotta go. They just need a local IP ban to fix pilots. I've already said it in a video where they just need to get rid of the secondary password to fix pilots. That's what they need to do. If you're wanting to fix it, which I don't know if they're wanting to, is the thing. But if you are wanting to fix pilots, that's what you do. Get rid of the secondary password. So. Yeah, no, War Frenzy really didn't do much. Verify and allow devices, IP devices based on your... Click, I'll get Mick Rave to click Mafu for us. Hey man. We gotta do some convincing. We got like what? Less than 2 months to convince Mafu to go? We gotta do it. We can do an IRL stream, Mafu. Come on. Anyway, Shu, I thought you were gonna check out my K2. Yeah, I'm waiting for the kingdom. Unless did you already send it and I got it looked over because we're chatting. Yeah, 3815. I got you, bro. Let's see. How did this line up to my K2? My K2 is very boring. Let's see. So what are you? You're 3815. And you are... I assume up here? No, where's 3815? 3. So far right corner. So y'all won. My KvK2, I feel, if I can remember correctly, we did do this to somebody where we boxed them out. But it felt too easy. It's like my KvK 1 sucked. Just because I didn't get to fight. But my K2, we got a little bit of fighting, and it was mainly in this zone. Because it was like us and our enemies here. And this was the group that got boxed out. They just decided they weren't going to fight or whatever. But did we win our KvK2? I don't remember. But I mean, this is usually tends to happen where you got the 2 strongest, or not strongest, but like 2 strong allies that just end up boxing everybody out. So that's solid, man. Did y'all win or y'all not taking the star? Who's getting the star right here? Also choose where's the face cam, dead weight. Hey man, I went to the gym, came back, I took a shower. I'm not gonna turn it on. My hair is so flat right now. Nah. Imagine banning a resource seller alliance with your only account. Imagine managing a resource seller alliance with only your accounts. Huh? What do you mean, Drew? Just where I just played through your KvK, I piloted make. Took 15 million T5 dead for K2? Jesus, boys. How are you gonna take 15 million deads for K2? What are y'all doing? On one account? Golly. I need that kind of FU money. Holy heck. Zone 1. I already lost. Mango gained like 2 billion kill points. So that's my goal, actually. I would love to get up here. I want to hit 4 billion this KvK. So I've already gained whatever my stats were. It was like 380, basically 400. You know, I mean, I'm 20 million away from it. But basically 400 million kill points. I would love to push to 4.5 billion. So I'll gain over 1 billion kill points. But if I can get to 4.8, that would be 2 billion kill points this KvK. So we'll see if I can do it. We're getting the star solid, brother. That PM is wild. Yeah, I don't know. It was 250 million, so I swarmed everything and everyone. That's kind of the issue right now with this. I can't see the deads from here. RBT has like 8 million deads already. I'm like, dude, it was zone 5. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, is it what I think it was? He goes, yeah. I'm like, fuck. So. But. You gotta tell your pilots not to swarm stuff. I need to upgrade something on my restart project. Let's load that back up on the phone. I've already gained 100,000 crystals from this stream. Not bad. What do I need? I need 576,000. All right. Understood. I don't want a 2-chain. Here we go. That's not gonna hit that. Hey, Josh, I have an idea. What if we convince Mafu that if he can't beat me in honor this KvK, because he has double my action points, right? He has like 300,000 something action points. If he can't double my honor, then he has to come with us. Turn on the face cam. Not today, brother. I got you tomorrow if you want. I'd have to go get it back out of the fucking drawer and set it up, because I haven't used it in like a month. In like all my videos recently, I haven't used it, so. Just think rock is boring. Sorry. First 20 on me. Oh, I guess we're getting Prince to go too. Prince, we're talking about doing a rave in Dallas for New Year's. Is it a rave? Like, it's for sure a rave? Getting $4 for it too? Big W? $4 for what? Huh? If we convince Mafia, we'll give him $4. I'll give him $4 to go. To be more clear, if you have 130 farm accounts with 5 farmers on each and every one, every 2 hours is approximately 5 million on each account. 650 million resources every 2 hours. That's, yeah, okay. That's math. Yeah, I mean, I got 37 farm accounts that I use. And not all of them have 5 marches just yet, because, I mean, I built a lot of them fresh whenever I got here. But once I get all of those max, and they have 5 marches. I have like 108. What's the math there? 185. If that's right. If they're hitting 1 million resource nodes, I mean, I gain 200 million every time I decide to go out and gather. You know. Right now, I think it's like 190 something. Give Mafu 100 to go. Mafu, that's your plane ticket, brother. Mafu's probably gone. He left earlier. He's just out there doing schoolwork now. Yes, it's a rave. I'm down. I told you I'd be down, Josh. I still need to buy my ticket, though. So I'll have to go through our DMs and find out that link again. But no, I'm there. Fuck it. I got no girl anyways. I'm not kissing nobody New Year's unless I find one at the rave, you know? He blocked us. Yeah, he's gone. Mafu's left the chat. He's left the building. How do you even do that? Much farms? I barely manage 2 farms. So, Drew, bulk resource seller, LMAO, that's just in 1 KvK. Drew, is this your first time talking to resource sellers? Like people do that consistently, but Lex. So there are such things as people that will sell you resources in this game, all right? I personally like to gather my resources because maybe one day I become sponsored. Who knows? You know, if you know Lilith is watching, you know, just slide me a DM. My Discord name's Gaming too, you know. But I make a ton of farm accounts, and I like the aspect of it, looking at it like, if I have 2 farm accounts, right? I want to make sure that they're constantly gathering. Okay. So I would have to log on 4 or 5 times a day. All right. And if I have 2 farm accounts, that's 10 marches gathering 1 million of each resource every time they go collect, right? So they're gathering food. So I'm gathering 10 million in the morning, 10 million at lunch, and 10 million at night. Okay. So I'm only getting 30 million resources. All right. And it's going to take you 4 minutes to send out your marches in the morning, 2 minutes later on, 2 minutes later on, right? Because it only takes like a minute per account. And let's say you get busy. Or let's say that it's just the weekend and you have plans, right? And you forget to do it. You're missing out on 30 million resources a day. It could be 40, 50 million if you're logging in 4 or 5 times. If you have 40 accounts that you just slowly over time level up, because I mean, if you start KvK want to do it, it's so much easier. I mean, people are spending in every alliance, you know. Later on, everybody kind of forms into the one alliance, but if you start earlier on, it's so much better. I like to look at it like, if I have 40 accounts, I only have to log on once a day, and I'm getting 200 million of each resource. If I log in twice a day, if it's a Saturday and I just got nothing going on, I can gather 400 million 3 times, 600 million, you know? That's how I like to look at it. So the more I have, the less I have to be on them, all right? If I have 2 or 3, dude, I need to make sure that they're running nonstop, you know, because that's not a lot of resources that I'm gaining. So you can look at one of 2 ways. One where they're like kind of mini accounts. So they do like bar ports. They are in the main alliance as a smaller account, or maybe they are just solely a farm account, you know, and you just log on twice a day. But you would want to be on them more consistently if you have less. If you have more, dude, just log on once and then don't log on. But the amount of emails you would need is crazy. Yes and no. You can migrate them. I've migrated all these guys to the same kingdom. So I mean, just start them in a different alliance or kingdom if it's earlier in the game, and then migrate them over. Otherwise, I mean, I have like 6 emails and 40 farm accounts, you know, so. The emails isn't really the big issue at all. Just go and create a new one with, you know, the same name you have with a different number or something at the end. I mean, if you spend $5 on one passport and have it on the same mail, you don't even need to spend $5 anymore. You can get passports in here. Just play it for a week and you'll have the credits, you know? Like, you don't even need to spend money on your farm accounts anymore. That's the best part, is that back in the day, it used to be like, hey, I'm not going to put passports in the shop, right? So you need to either spend money or find an alliance in your kingdom that will give you a passport. Now it's like, here's what it is. to $5. $5 what? Just prep them for accounts. Takes a while to get the farms already anyways. No, it takes a ton of resources to put them up. Did I see Alex's YouTube channel? Yeah, I've seen it before. Prince? No, yeah, Brave. Back in the day, you used to have to get a passport from up here. So you have to slide over here and go to New World to get a passport. I know what you're talking about. But yeah, now they have it where you can either have the leaders still could put passports in there. So like if I wanted to load this up, I could, you know. But back in the day, they used to never do this, right? Leaders would say, no, F off, you know. Go spend $5. Now, every day or every week, this refreshes and adds one passport to it. It's like the past 5 weeks, this has been adding passports. And now it can go all the way up to 75, which is nice actually for like your average player that stays in the same kingdom. And let's say over time the kingdom just dies out. This could be up to like, let's say 20 or 30 passports, right? Over the course of a year, you know, a couple weeks, and eventually the kingdom dies. You can come in here and get passports for free, right? And you should always be saving your credits and your like Ethelflaed heads to get the passports, okay? Just stash them. Even if you're not going to plan on migrate, just stash them. Eventually you will, you know? It is what it is. But it's such a great quality of life change. I love it. Just that they did that for people. Because it does make farm accounts easier. It makes migrating for even free-to-plays easier, you know? I've been letting him chain in all my season conquest accounts, making a video about it for late game. Heck yeah. Oh, he doesn't have like a late game account? Actually? I thought he did. Because yeah, it's not worth if you're gonna spend $5 on 20 farm accounts. You know, like this. There's no reasons to spend money on a farm account. Kind of defeats the purpose. Quick question, thought. Cyrus' fourth skill is circular AoE, right? Drew, yes it is. Do I like Cyrus's fourth skill? Not really. Let's take a look. I'll show you why. Okay, let's make sure I don't pass him again, because I passed him like 4 times. I might have already passed him. Maybe he's not leveled up. Ah. So his fourth skill, it is AoE, so if you're looking at chain, he can. The reason I don't like it is because it's a chance. So whenever I'm chaining, I still put my Richard YSG out there, so it's slow, but my other marchers are pretty quick at chaining, right? They kill the barbs fairly consistently and quick, so I can hit barbs fast. Because for me, it's like a time thing. I don't want to spend a bunch of time, you know, hitting 8 barbs in one chain. I'll hit 2 or 3 in the matter of seconds and then move on to my next chain area, right? If I'm spending 8 minutes to semi-march around the map, it sucks, you know? But the reason I don't like this is because it's a 10% chance to actually proc. So it might not even do a full circle, right? Like it might not do this skill at all, which would suck, okay? I would honestly prefer, if you were to chain, stick with, where are they? Where are my chaining marches at? Where are they all at? I'll just show you from here. These are the ones that I recommend. So Hera, Theo, QSH is great and he's new. If you don't have QSH, you could also do ZL. YSG is, you know, tried and true, the best one to go with if you're starting early game and just replace them. But if you're not doing any of those, what are the other ones you could use? Filter. L2 is a good one. Lapu Lapu. He is a great circular AoE. And the reason I'm saying go with these guys is because you don't want a chance of it doing it circle, right? You want to make sure that they do their circle every time. Otherwise, you might skip out on hitting a barb. And that would not be the end of the world, but it would just over time start to piss me off, you know? Like, if I had the option to make sure my hair did the circle every time or have a chance of making, you know, Cyrus do a circle, I'd rather go with Hera. You know? So. Zuge is a great one. I would love for you to go with ZL. ZL's great. Do you think Earth will try and push you guys back, or is it GG's? I don't think they're going to push back on this zone. It's pointless for them to push this zone. Okay? I will say they are going to fight for past 7 and past 6 here. So I would say they're 100% going to meet us in the altars and 100% going to meet us past 7. As far as this zone, there's no reason. I mean, this is just a who's is bigger competition, you know? Like, this zone means nothing, okay? There's no reason that we even need this zone anymore. Like, we're already going to delete some flags from here just so they don't, you know, encourage our members to go fight again. But now this zone is just to get your extra march speed, and then you have the bastions. So I highly doubt they'll push back in. But I 100% believe they are going to be fighting us here. 100%. ZL Richard for the versatility tree and minus 10 AP. Yeah, that's a good one as well. I could do that, but I don't have gear for my Zuge, so I use my Richard because I have a secondary infantry gear set. What about Zuge? Zuge is a good barb chaining commander, is what we're talking about. Cho's good. Yeah. But I mean, if you're looking to have marches, I mean, these are what I use preferably. So I got Hera and, what am I thinking? Huo Hera, which I like this one because Huo is weaker than my other marches, and Hera adds that little buff, okay? So then I also have, if I click on, I can't show you now. I have, here we go, this healing thing on him, so I make sure he stays alive. Same goes for my Charles. My Charles is super strong, but with Theo, there's no healing going on. So I added this bastion to him to get the healing. This one will never die. I mean, Shajar is just so strong. And then Richard heals like a mother, so I just have YSG behind him. I could put somebody else behind him, but I just have used that one since K1, so why change now? There's no good option for circular AoE commanders for K2 besides YSG. There is not. So whenever KvK 3 pops up, Drew, make sure that you, because you're going to have this commander swap event, right? With that, you also get another event to summon commanders, okay? So save up a ton of speeds for this event, because you can recruit like 4 of your barb chaining commanders from this. I think I traded for ZL, but I got ZL. So I have, where is he? He's up here. Try to look over him again. There we go. I got ZL from this event, right? So I summoned him. I also got Theodora, so her, from this event. So you can get just the 10 heads to summon. That's it. So I got Theodora. I got Lapu Lapu, so another great chaining commander. I would lock down 2 or 3 good chaining commanders. Whether it's Hera, you know, Theo, Lapu Lapu, ZL, summon them for sure. ZL Shajar, Richard YSG, QSH Boudica. My Boudica Prime isn't leveled up though. I don't have gear for a secondary Archer March unless I made, I guess, green gear and just see what happens, but I don't know if I want to. I guess I could dismantle it, right? So is this the Archer gear that we're looking at? I don't know. Lapu does have circular AoE. He does, yeah. I used Lapu for a long time. I mean, you can see he has 84 million XP saved up, so he could probably go to 50 if I... You know what? I'm curious now. Let's see if he does go to 50. Just for shits and giggles. If that's enough XP to push him all the way. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, he can go all the way to 60. But no, Lapu does have a circular AoE. It's his first skill. So I got Lapu Lapu. I put his first skill to level 5 just to have that extra damage. Same with Theodora. I pushed her skill to level 5 just because it's just faster chaining, right? That's all that I'm looking for is my time. So I pushed her skill to level 5, his skill to level 5. I got Shajar as well for healing, just for that reason to chain. Boudica, I guess I could try out if we're going to try QSH Boudica tomorrow. I'm not going to try anything new tonight because I've already popped my boost, so I don't want to bring anything home because my expansion's going. Who else did I get that chains? Oh, Hera and all that. I haven't had a pop-up like this in a while. But no, Lapu's a great one. I would for sure probably pull him down if you're going into K3 because he'll pop up in that event. I don't know if QSH will though. If QSH is there, for sure swap for QSH. 100%. I messed up my commander recruitment to get any chain commanders. That sucks. I mean, I made a video about it, and people in my Kingdom's Discord were like, "Wait, you swapped for chaining commanders? Not swapped, but like you recruited chaining commanders?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "You could have recruited this person." I'm like, "And?" And then I ended up taking first in honor placement at that KvK, and they're like, "Man, I should have done that." I'm like, "I told you." Like, you're looking at it overall. Like in the grand scheme of things, the commanders like could have gotten like Skippy A or not Skippy A. No, I think it is Skippy A too. Not Emilianus. Africanus, whatever his name is. I could have recruited him quicker, but I didn't. So, but he's also a good commander. If you're going to chain, I think you can use him and one other person because he's tanky. So, Chu running out of stars. Am I? Here, I'll look into this after this. You might have more than me, but I have enough for now, don't I? To push somebody level 60 if I need to. Brother, I'm chilling. 800 stars? Plus these things? I'm chilling. I'm straight vibing. Be honest, brother. If there's anything, it's honest. I'm not gonna be anything but honest with you. I'm a straight shooter at times. Be honest. How much AP would you genuinely need to get top 10 in honor? For me or for you? You talk about like me in this KvK or you in KvK 2? For me, it's a different story. If you're talking about like you going into K2 or K3, 200,000 to secure top 10. Yeah, if you're going into a 1, 2, or 3 KvK 1, 2, or 3, I would say you need 200,000, maybe less, to get top 10. If you're going into K4 and beyond, top 10, I would say 300,000. And you need to walk in expecting to waste all 300,000. And then all your daily AP that you get as well. And then maybe the off chance of you're going to have to spend gems to get more AP. I mean, yeah, you'll need 300 to 400,000 later on. So if you're trying to win like an honor push, KvK 1 through 3 is the best one to do it. KvK 1 is the best one to do it because you'll get the Twilight Falls skin. But you'll have to do it with YSG against Wales. Yeah, 200k is not like a crazy one, but I would say that's probably what you'll need to do. And you'll need to chain it. You don't need to 5 march it. If you 5 march it, not a chance. You'll need to hit like 2 or 3 barbs per chain. Because you'll eventually beat out the whales that are going to 5 march with your efficiency, okay? So that's the whole name of the game is my account can go further than yours because I'm going to hit 4 barbs at the cost of 1, you know, versus you walking around 5 marching. That's what gives free to plays the biggest chances. How far can you stretch your account, you know? Like, Prince Boom here. Let's just talk about him real quick. He just made fun of me for having no stars compared to him, right? But if we look at it, I'm not going in here and I'm not leveling up every single commander. I did for Lapu just to see what he came out to, but I'm not leveling up all these commanders. So if I can push them to 4 stars and leave them there, they're staying at 4 stars. Like, there's no point. Like, my YSG, he will never be anything above a 4-star, right? Because I don't need him to be. 4 stars is all that you need for your secondary commander. So I'm not going to go in here and waste my golden stars upgrading everybody, right? So that's just one thing. During the off season, I'm not wasting action pop bottles to barb chain or run forts. I mean, it's just all a saving game, right? And seeing how far you can stretch stuff. If you get the urge to burn all your speeds in the off season, it's over. GG's, you know? It's all a waiting game. So how many times have you played KvK to have that much XP on YSG? What do you mean? How many times have I reset? This is the 2nd time I've gone back, I think. This is like the last time I go back. I'm going to K5 after this. But it's not a matter of XP on a commander, right? It's just a matter of using them. Or it's not a matter of going back. It's just a matter of using them. Like my Lapu. I got Lapu KvK 3, right? Where's he at? He's not archers, that's why. I got my Lapu KvK 3 and I have 60... I got 69 million XP on him, but I got him K3. So like the day I recruited him was... Is that January 1st? 25-110? Or is that... No, that's January 1st, yeah. So I recruited him almost a year ago. Yeah, it's just a matter of, are you chaining or not, you know? Because every time I go in here and hit a barb, I mean, I'm getting 11,000 XP per barb, so. Chaining barbs takes literal years. That's why I do it with like 4 chaining marches. If you're doing it with 1, it's gonna take you a lot longer than me doing it with 4. If I was doing it with 5, it would take me doing it now with 4 a lot longer than the person doing it with 5, you know? It's just add more to your queue. Eventually, I'll have 7 chaining marches, dude. That's gonna be the freaking day, let me tell you. Whenever I have gear for 7 marches, oh, watch out. I'm gonna burn through my AP. I'm gonna burn through all of it. Shoot. You recruited Lop the exact day I started Rise of Kingdoms? Heck yeah, bro. So that's whenever they like introduced Commander Swap. Like maybe a week prior they introduced it then. Because we got it like, we got the update about it, that they were doing it. And then a week later we had it. I was like so hyped. Like, oh. So you came in at like the perfect time to play Rise of Kingdoms. Who are you going to pair for 7 marches chaining? So, this will be my 7 march chaining thing. I'm going to do ZL, and I would need a healer. So ZL somebody, right? So let's do this. ZL is my AoE commander, right? With somebody. I don't know who yet. some sort of a healer, right? Then it's going to be, I mean, really it's the healers are my issue at the moment. Mocked could also be AoE, right? Or is he just a healer? So Mocked is a healer. So he could be my healer. But I also have my Lapu. So there's my other AoE commander, right? So that's 6 AoE commanders. Right now I'm looking for 2 healers. Then my last one is gonna be, could be Cyrus, honestly. Or I could run a tank and I could run Lapu. But the issue is I don't have healing, so then I have to give them. Oh, you do AoE. That's a fan. I don't want a fan. I want a full circle. Yeah, I don't know. It's still something to think about, but I have another AoE commander in here somewhere. Oh, Cyrus. Yeah, I just said his name. Or Chow. He's an AoE commander, and he heals. So this could be that with, I mean, it could be that with Lohar, you know? But it's just a matter of finding my healing commanders that I'm going to pair them with and then getting my gear for it, so. Gear is my issue. As well as the slight lack of healing marches or commanders. But I'm also talking like 2 or 3 KvKs down the road. Right now, I'm fine with 4. I mean, I don't have the AP to sustain doing more. Yeah, right now if I were to chain with 7 marches, I'd run out of AP too quick. But I've been doing the baller runs recently, man. Those are killer. And a day I gained, let me pull it up. $3,720 gems, so 3,720 gems, and 1,400 action point bottles. So that's just from a day's worth. If I were to do that over an entire like off season, I can start to really stack up my AP. But it's a matter of actually doing them and them being there, you know. So maybe we'll convince the kingdom to do them. Who knows? Oh, also I got 41 of these things too. So this adds up to my speed count, but I don't know if I actually got 41. Let me pull it back up. 36. So I got 5 keys some other way. But stay tuned because I'm making a video about the baller runs too. And the actual rewards of me doing them every time I log on. So Sponge migrated. He did. Kind of wild. Can't you just craft blue gear for your chaining marches? Or do you need better equipment for just sustaining marches? I don't know. I could probably sneak by with green and blue gear, to be honest. Because there are some pretty good barb chaining, you know, gear pieces. I just don't want to right now. Because again, I really like my 4 marches. They don't die. You know, they just stay out there indefinitely. So if I made a 5 march and I like start building out the gear for it, and he dies, it would kind of just piss me off. So. And again, I only have like so much AP now. So how much do I have left? 160k? Yeah. 162,000. So. What's your opinion on 3727 taking Sponge? That's fine. It makes my KvK slightly easier. You know, not having to deal with somebody that has unlimited deads that they can take. So, fine with me. It kind of sucks for fire, but I'm not in 95, so. Yeah, makes my life slightly easier, I guess. And I can push an honor now and secure a higher ranking because that takes 1 person off the honor list. So, I love it actually, it's great. As far as 27, they are pretty strong right now. They're looking like the next 72, so we'll see. Would work, would it be as efficient? Yeah. That's why I just wouldn't make a... I don't want to make another chaining march at the moment. Right now I'm focusing on just making my current marches better. So I want to tier 5 these 4 and T2 my gloves and boots. Then for my archer gear, maybe I'll craft ring and horn for it. Cav gear, just get these legendary. So I'm doing the KvK, KvK, and the Ash of Dawn legs. And then for my secondary Inf march, I want to craft the KvK and KvK pieces. So get this full legendary, get this full legendary, maybe look at my last 5th march legendary, and then I'll start looking at my next cav, or not next cav, next chaining march. Chu is 90 billion kill points, K2. Good for a KD. Oh. How much do we have? Yeah, I would say so. Because we're a pretty strong kingdom. No, actually, I would say that's phenomenal. Because these people have gone in 3 KvKs, and they're finally in their 4th one. So, I mean, you're looking at like somebody in Waters. You're better than somebody in Water Camp. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Are you in an Imperium Kingdom? What are we listening to? Let's skip this. Let's put this on. So you're in a solid kingdom, brother. Probably picked up some Krakens in there. 27 versus 05 and K4. Oh no, I'll for sure be watching it. Mafu just came in here earlier telling me that they were doing a 2v2. So I'm hyped to see it. I love watching the crazy KvKs, you know? Yeah, our main alliance is 7.7 billion power and 80 billion KP. Solid. I think you're in a good kingdom, brother. Sponge migrated. I don't think 95 can do anything without him. So here's my thoughts on that. Sponge leaving, I think in the grand scheme of things, as far as his ability to fight, changes nothing. Right? So with him leaving, 95 is going to take, let's say, 10 to 20 million less deads, because Sponge would swarm stuff, right? So they take, let's just meet in the middle, 15 million less deads overall, because he would make up for that, right? Which, in the grand scheme of things, isn't a whole bunch, right? They already took 100 million deads. Like, I have the screenshot somewhere here. Let's see. Yeah, so they already took 94 million deads. Sponge contributing to some of that, right? So they would take on, let's just say this is the end of the KvK. They'd be looking at 110 million deads versus 95, you know? Not a huge difference. But having a player that can throw out 6 marches on the field whenever he wants and swarm down rallies, that is pretty impactful. Like, I do it now with 4 marches, but I can't do it indefinitely. Eventually, I'm going to run out of speeds and resources, right? I think the biggest game changer with Sponge leaving is 95's ability to get speed ups. Because Sponge can throw out 6 marches, I can throw out 4, alright? We're basically one and the same. That rally's going down if we're right next to it, you know, with our city teleport. We can storm down the rally and, you know, F it up. I don't have the ability to drop 15 gold chests every day, right? So if you lose a player that's dropping 10 plus gold chest every day, buying out the War Machine bundle, buying out equipment bundles, across, let's just 160 players, you're losing months of speeds every day, right? So I mean, whenever you think about it on the whole grand scheme of things, you're talking about literal months of speeds every day that the kingdom is losing out on. I think it's going to suck for them now for the speed regain during the KvK. So I think that some of the players might quit a little bit sooner just because they're losing some of their speeds, you know. Now again, granted, you could say that the smaller camps now or the smaller kingdoms aren't getting that many speeds, which I mean, yes, but whenever you're used to that and you're used to fighting in crazy kingdoms or crazy KvKs, if I can speak, it starts to add up. His archer is really crazy. No, I know. There's a person on Earth whose archer gear is insane too. You know, 2 legendary double inscripted gear pieces, or not gear pieces, inscriptions. All T5. I'm like, huh. If only, right? +10 SVIPs for K3 is kind of crazy. I think here, who do we have that's SVIP? Let me do it this way. For 90, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe? I don't know if you just push power. 6? Maybe. So we have... No, wait, we have another one. Jackson's getting out there, actually. He's pretty close. Where's Absolute? Did I pass him? We have... Well, I hate to say this. But we have 6 or 7 SVIP players in 90, so having 10 is kind of crazy. But still, even if they were SVIP, it doesn't add up to the fact of somebody being SVIP and more. You know, like RBT for example, RBT and Lotus, Sponge, they're all SVIP, but they're people that buy out shops randomly. You know, like. Yeah, I could use my gems that I've saved up or from purchases and stuff and push SVIP because it's only another 4 million gems. That's not a lot in the grand scheme of things if you're buying VIP with gems. If you're just buying out the shop and you get it, dude, F off. If you lose a player like that, you're losing a ton of resource gain. But 10 is wild for K3. Holy heck. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. Mr. just stopped a video on jelly swarming everyone. I will have to watch it. I hope that I don't make that list. I don't want to make that cut. But what is up, Alex? How you doing, brother? Martel CY. No, I'm running, I think it's Martel Theo? Yeah, Martel Theodora. Chatting with Martel is wild. How so? How is chatting with Martel wild? I think Martel Channing is a perfect commander. Trying to run some Mystique. Did we get Mystique? This wasn't here earlier. Yeah, I'm down. He doesn't give AP reduction. Yeah, I know. He also doesn't die. I also run Richard. He doesn't give AP reduction. I could do ZL Richard, but I would need the gear. So, I mean, you work with what you got. Stats might show something different, but if you don't have the gear for it and I have to refresh, nah. Nah. Because, I mean, none of these marches will die, ever. So. I'd rather hit 1,000 barbs and not have to go home versus 50 than go home but save 100 action points. Or 500 or whatever it is. Shit. I have QSH Jar, Zuj, Zenobia. Zenobia? I didn't think about her. She leadership? Okay, she's here. So, she heals. Yeah. Okay, so she could be a healer for me. That's interesting. Okay, so I could run Xeno. I didn't think about her. I was trying to find good healing commanders later because we were talking about my 5th training march and when I'm going to make it, you know, probably within the next KvK. But I didn't think about that. So I could put her 5-1-1-1. Do you have her 5-1-1 or just 1-1-1-1? Because, I mean, if she can heal a lot, I'm there. Are you garrison or rally or just a field? I'm actually garrison and rally for infantry. CY is goated. You can use him 1-1-1-1. Heard. So CY heals like crazy. Good to know. Because he does heal in AoE. Without Joan Bastion. So I already have my Bastion for Joan on somebody else. I don't know if it's Martel or if it's on my Huo. But I mean, honestly, my Huo could survive. I think without the Bastion, I would need to test it out and see. Dang, both is crazy. Well, I only have one gear set right now, Lex. So I'm working on my secondary imp set as we speak. But I'm also working on like my field marches for Calvin archers as well. So my main set can rally or garrison, right? I just need to pick one or the other. I'm making a secondary one that'll eventually be like my rally garrison, my rally set, right? And my garrison will be the tanky one. But I'll have to crit it up and stuff, and that'll take forever. So I can do one or the other. I can't do both at the same time currently. Working on it though. But yeah, I have the commanders 2 garrison or 2 rally. Where to use the pellet skill? There's 2 healing ones. I don't know which one's which, but I have one on my Huo and one on my Martel. So I could probably take the one on Huo off. I'm sure they probably do enough healing now with like the damage bonuses that I have and everything to where they won't die, but I would need to just test it out. I'm not going to take it off and test tonight just because my army expansion has already expired. So I don't want to take it off and do a smaller army cap. Pellet is a stronger one. Understood. I will keep that in mind tomorrow. Now I have CY. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my phone. I have CY. I think he is 1-1-1-1 currently. I don't know if he's higher, so I would think he's 1-1 currently. But I was thinking of, I don't know if he was going to be strong enough, so I haven't tested him on the field yet, right? But I don't want to run commanders that are going to die, and I would need to look at like the gear set needed to make it where they don't die. For me, the best healer ever. Understood. I'm the only healer. This better go by quick. If we have that many DPSs, then they better all be running the meteorite thing and just speed through the boss levels. Alex, are you gonna leave after this KvK, brother? I don't think you are. Unless you're coming to 90. ... Be strong. Hey, how does the sound quality sound, Alex? Epic Boudica also have a bit of healing and AP reduction. Mafia users with big gear. Yeah, I just need them to last hundreds of barbs because again, if I have to reset it, it's gonna piss me off more, I think. And if I get annoyed at it, I'm not gonna use it anymore. That's just I'm gonna go to 1606 Trust. Hell yeah. If you are going to 1606, that's badass. I don't think I can make it in that kind of a kingdom this early on. I think I need my like 5th and 6th march. But I don't know, I do have a decent garrison. And if I can get Toku and Hector up, maybe they'd be willing to accept me in a bigger Imperium. We'll see, we'll see. I would trade like 20%. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Is they just have so much better marches. They just have the time on us currently. But You think Toku's dead? I don't think he's gonna be dead. Like, I think he'll be used in niche situations. Hector, for sure, it looks like he's gonna be better on paper. We'll have to see all the reports and everything coming out in the next week, but I'm gonna let people test it, and then I'll see what I decide to invest in. But it looks like Hector's gonna be the new meta. Yeah, literally what you said. I think Toku though will have to get used as, you know, just niche areas, or like if you have a better main garrison on and you don't have Hector, Toku can replace him for the time being. You know, it's like, yeah, it's like how it is now with Gorgo Toku. People that don't have Toku have Hera. You know, so. Who do you think is going to win this KvK? I think Fire is going to lose just because they have Hallex. But outside of that, everybody else has a chance of winning. I think 90 side is favored, but it can turn around past 7. No, that's what I was just saying earlier, man. Past 7 will change everything. Depends on who can do what. Like, if water gets boxed out past 7 and they have to share past 8 with us, it's going to be harder, you know? Same goes for y'all. If Earth gets boxed out or whatever, it's going to be tough. But I do think it's going to be a lot more decided on past 7. Decided to fight against water on equal territory. I mean, we fucked up at our past form. It took us a lot longer than Earth. So. Fuck it. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get hit. I'm like, I don't think I was gonna stand there. But. Mafu, you're still here, brother? We were trying to talk to you earlier. Can we change the opening time with the chapters to 6 UTC instead of 20 UTC? 6 UTC for me is going to be midnight. That's terrible. I'm not going to play from midnight until midnight. Like, what? No, let's not change the opening time. Let's try and knock that shit out quick. I would much rather play from whatever it is, 20 UTC. What is that now? It's going to be 2 p.m. I'd much rather play from 2 p.m. until 2 a.m. and then wake up or go to sleep, then wake up, you know, 8 hours later and fight a little bit more. Yeah, let's not change the opening time. Just got back, got done with homework. Heck yeah. It was just me and Josh talking about our rave that we're all going to. So, nothing crazy. The only healer, bro. They got me working overtime. Yeah, Mafu, you're coming, brother. So is Hallex. Hallex said he's coming. It's gonna be literally everybody there. You'll have fun. Nine to 5 healing. That's what I'm saying, man. They think I want to do this job solo? Like, what the heck? You didn't open it. We all turned back like, no, we're getting that reward. Ultra's gonna be fun. No, Ultra's gonna be a blast. I've already maxed out the first, well, almost. I'm about to get the level 10 for the first unit capacity. And I'll start working on the second one to make sure I have the most troops possible for this Ultra fight. I'm busy that day. No, you're not, Mafu. Don't lie. Cut it out. Alex, you're in bet. We're going to a rave on New Year's. New Year's, me and Josh, Mafu, and Prince are all going to a rave. Gonna get absolutely hammered and have a good time. So make sure you're in the DFW area. New Year's too early? Damn. I mean, we could make a trip out to Cali halfway through January. I don't mind. January 31st through the 6th, I'll be in Florida. I'm going on a cruise. So now I have that going on. So if you're going to be in Cali, I can make a fun little trip. I can swing to the left of the US and then go all the way to the right. We can make something happen. Go to Texas and stuff? Yeah. We'll bet. If you come to Texas, brother, we're all over that. You would try Texas barbecue so bad. Dude, there's this one guy that I follow now on TikTok. It's like this old man. And he has his own like restaurant and everything. And he gets like he makes these ribs and stuff. And he'll like pick up the rib and the meat falls right off the bone. And he like acts like he's all pissed. He's like, bruh, gosh, this meat's just too damn good. I can't eat it. It cracks me up because it's his restaurant, right? And it's just, his whole skit is so good it falls off the bone. It just cracks me up. But no, Texas barbecue though, can't really go wrong with most barbecue places. There are some superior locations, but I mean, most areas just have decent barbecue all in all in Texas, you know? If I'm being honest. Where are you from, Alex? I don't think I ever knew. Where's Mafu from? Wait, what state are you from, Mafu? I feel like I asked you this once before, but I have 100% forgotten since then. You're in Germany. Hey, I'm going to Germany, actually. Near the Alps? Okay, I'm not going to the Alps, but... Georgia. Georgia has a good barbecue as well. Where are you going? I'm going to, where are we going? We're landing in London first, and then we're going over to Munich. And then I'm trying to convince, because I'm going with my parents. We're going to do like a pre-birthday trip for me and just have a good time. So it'll be me and the old man and the madre. So we're going to London. I don't know how long we're there for. Then Munich, and then I think we're back in London, and then we're flying home from there. But I want to convince them to try and do, it's going to probably piss you off, but I think it'd be cool to see like the memorials and everything. Like, I know it's kind of bad to bring it up, but I think it'd be cool to see like Auschwitz and stuff, just as a never seen it before type of thing. Munich is semi-close to the Alps, like 1 or 2 drive. Yeah. So I mean, can make something happen. There's a really cool river. What else is in Munich? Because it was supposed to be a surprise for me. They wanted to do something for me. Go skinny dipping. I'm not going skinny dipping with the Reds. Sorry, brother. I'm gonna pass on that. Maybe next year whenever I go there for Oktoberfest, but this year, no sir. But I'm debating about going out there next year for Oktoberfest, so we'll see if that happens. I'm trying to convince my guys to go. So, could convince me then, but this time, no. Shoot. It's kind of controversial, but Munich has the best horse meat in Germany. I'm not gonna lie, I'll try most foods. So I mean, if that's like a big thing out there, I like to try local foods and stuff. But yeah, I don't know the whole plan though, as far as what we're all doing down there. Because again, it was supposed to be like a surprise for me, but it changed and they told me about it, so. What is this, bro? Why is this guy talking to me, bro? Who invited him? Who invited Prince, huh? Man just constantly shows me his insane pools. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get one of these insane pools right here. See this? This is coming my way right now. This is coming my way. Look at this. Let's see what we get, boys. I got 17 chests to open. Oh, dog shit. Okay, next. All right, come on. Give me something good. Come on. Dog shit. Okay, great. Next. Come on, game. I don't look at purples. We don't look at that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna look. Bam. We want wedge. Come on, game. Come on. Dog shit. Okay. Come on. What's happening here, boys? I don't get anything good. This man has pulled 5 insane armaments in 2 days. 2. Just give me an inscription. Just give me something with a dot. Fuck this game, bro. Why do I play it? What the hell is this? Yeah, that's it. I'm done. I quit. Look, you want to see what this guy does? This is what he does every day. He's like, hey, look, I got this. Oh, wait, it's on a different account. Where's your other account, Boom? Where is it? It's in here somewhere, dang it. This guy. Look what I pulled. Decent. You just got a blue. That's fine. Hey, look what I pulled. Oh, you got 2% max all damage, 3% attack. Awesome. Hey, look what I pulled. You got 2% max all damage, max attack. What the hell? Oh, by the way, it's not over. Insane. He has 7.2 all damage on his main set. Why, game? Why? Can't you give me a little bit of loving? Okay? Hook it the fuck up. Come on. Come on, game. Jeez, brother. Valid crash out. Dude! I mean, shit. All I see is this man pulling inscriptions on his farm accounts and stuff. I'm like, why? Stop it. Golly. So the meat is really tender. No, that old man makes some insane meat. Ribs in Texas aren't bad in general. Like any barbecue place usually is not bad. But there are some barbecue places that are just top notch, you know? Like just hit different. I swear to God, Boom. You know what? I don't want to swear to God. But if I open this and I see it's a message from you and it's another freaking inscription, my monitor might actually fly across the room. Alright, you better pray that this isn't from you. I'm not fucking opening it. You saw I tried to. I'm not fucking opening it. Nope. You couldn't pay me to open this Pierce right now. I'm not doing it. Because, again, if your infantry march is better than mine, I'm gonna crash out, okay? Like... Time to quit. Can you make everyone in 90 quit? Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Let me just do that real quick. Let me do it tomorrow, actually, whenever they open up their 20 gold chests from 3 people, you know? Let me do it tomorrow. Because then they'll be like, no, I'm not quitting, you know? I just got a week of speeds. No, I'm not quitting you. Oh, wait, tomorrow actually is the pass thing, right? They're gonna get a lot more than 20 gold chests. That's like the daily. What? I know we get it in a day. So, I mean, yeah, we get this in a day. So they're gonna have like 100 plus gold chests. No, they're not gonna leave. They're not gonna quit. I think that's how we win KvK. Yeah, if all of 90 quits, GG's. My bad. I used to live in Texas. Food is so good. Nah, food is great down here. Especially, did I just say especially the barbecue. Hallex. I'm not looking at it, Hallex. If I open this up and it's an infantry armament, I'm gonna be pissed. If it's anything else, I'll be happy for you. Okay? You look at your purples? Hallex. Why do you look at your purples, bro? It's purple. Come on. Even I don't look at my purples. I do need to see if I have anything I can delete in here, though. Oh, I got 2 things. Trash. Trash. I mean, what is my best armament in here? Let's go see. That's pretty solid, actually. Actually, this is gonna go on a march, for sure. I mean, I don't think I have any 2% all damage. .9. Is that the best I have? Really? 1.9, 1.9, 1.9, 1.8. Yeah, I guess I've never hit a 2% all damage armament. That's wild. Interesting. 1.9 on a flag. Which ones can I do the things to? What is this? Is this my flag? Can't remember. Scroll and flag, right? It's gotta be. Flag. Okay. So I could add a inscription to a 1.9% all damage. And we could mess with it one day. Not today. I don't have any inscriptions to do it with. But one day, this could be on a main march. 1.9 and then whatever. It's triple though. You like to keep just BC? They look good. What's BC? Oh, because they look good. I got you. Left out damage. What do you mean left out damage? I clicked it. What's my oldest rune? My oldest rune is almost a perfect siege rune. What the heck? Or is that recent? When did I receive this? How do I know? Or is this my oldest rune? This is probably my oldest rune, actually. Yeah, if it's Wedge, it's probably... Because I did recruit Wedge at first, thinking that that was going to be the move. And then I swapped halfway into Arch, so we'll see, yeah, a ton of Arch stuff here. So... Interesting. Wait, you can only have 2,000 armaments? I didn't even know that. Chew, you should make something like the Mafu chat. Why do I have 9 PMs? Okay, pause. Halix? If these are showing off insane armaments from Halix or Boom, I'm gonna crash out again, brother. Who's the little bro? Who's this guy? Brother! Pause! I have one without the inscription, but I can't find it right now. That's insane. So this is phenomenal, because you can just throw the, whatever on it. This thing. Just throw airtight on it. That's wild. Like, what's my airtight one right now? I feel like mine's pretty solid. Oh yeah, it's my best rune for sure. 3.5, 3.4, 3.3. That's insane. But like, if you're making your armament sets, these two need to be your best armaments without a doubt, because you can literally, you can pull without an inscription and just hope it has, you know, like this was without an inscription, just had phenomenal stats, and I kept it forever. So these two need to be my best armaments for sure. This one needs a lot of work, a lot. This one's gonna hurt me whenever I have to replace it. It's gonna take a lot of stones to re-roll whatever I get. When is the moment I should pause my main inf to focus on stones, mats, etc. for my secondary march archers? When is the moment? Can you send me your main infantry march, Puffer? Puffer, let's do this, brother. I'm making a chat. Alex, why do I not have you added? Why don't I have Boom added? I'm not gonna go through and look for... Oh, I can do Prince, right? If I can type. Why can't I find Boom? Fuck off. What the heck? Stop! Y'all, cut it out! Goodness me. Oh wait, I have to click off my screen? How do I do this? Group chat, choose context, Halix. Off. How do I have to do 2 people? I think I have to do 2 people actually. I'm just gonna scroll down to my P's. I can't freaking search Prince Boom apparently. Where are you? Boom. Okay, there we go. How do I save the title? Stop! Okay, you're done. Immediately joins and starts adding shit. Alright, I'll figure out how to change the name in a second. Actually, wait, I can do it this way. Hold up. I want to do this. Can I just copy this? Bruh. Wait, stop changing the name. It's me. Wait, why didn't it change? Okay, Halix, figure this out. Did that work? No, I don't want to be Project Chew. I want to be gaming with Chew. I'm gonna do this on this screen over here. It's gonna be easier. Hold up, hold up. Sorry guys, prepare to watch a noob for a second. Chew, I want it to say gaming. Oh wait. Let's do this. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Okay. Oh. No. But yes. Bang. Does that work? What the hell? Add Mafu, I can make you custom name if you want. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is red and blue. I can add Mafu. Against his will. Okay, now I need to do this. Oh, perfect! Look at that! It just like lines up perfectly. Bam! Now anybody can join. How do I find the invitation link? Alright, we'll do that. If y'all want to join, let me know. We got a little chat going. Why do I have so many PNs, brother? Oh my golly. Sent you one message to you. Here we go. Let's see. So when should you focus on your secondary march? First, whenever you have everything legendary. Second, whenever you have the perfect legendary. So, this set is not bad. I'm going to explain why. Let's check out your other thing. Oh, that's not bad. 10%. Solid. Are you in K2 or K3? Oh, you just got BQ Liche. Got it. So, here's the thing. I guess I should pin that so I don't lose this. Two and two, I'm down. So, oh, you're adding more. Got it. What KvK are you in, brother? Why don't I see people's names? Like, am I tweaking? Like, why does that not pop up? Or am I just dumb and I didn't accept it and I thought I did? I love this game. Yes. Yes, Itachi, you're chopped. Hey, Chu, what's up? What's up, Marco? How you doing, brother? I'll add you if you want to be in. I want to be in chat. All right, I heard. That's ugly. Oh, but it's on a white rune. It's fine. Really? You got Intrepid? Solid. So, let me go back to this real quick while I'm here. So, your set's not bad, right? And you say you're going into... What did you say you were? I hate that it cancels out the entire thing. We joined KvK 3 in 1 week. Or 1 week ago. Got it. This set's not bad. Now that you're in KvK 3, you're going to have access to what's called KvK gear, okay? So, whenever you're in KvK, you get these beautiful, beautiful things called coins, and you can spend your coins on whatever you want, alright? So, these are coins, you want your conquest coins. You're going to want 5 of these, okay? Every KvK, you want to make sure you have 5. I will eventually get 5, but you are going to want to get this guy, okay? The helmet for infantry, and the hammer for infantry, right? These 2 pieces are the best infantry in slot pieces, okay? And with that, that is going to replace your helmet, which is fine that you have this, okay? Because I have this on my main march, all right? It is my main march that I have right now. But the helmet can go there, and the hammer can go there. But you could also do the... Let me just show you my gear set to explain it better. My main march right now is the helmet you have, the Hope Cloak, the shield, and the Van Braces, that's what's called, yeah, of Eternal Night Empire. So I have the 2-piece set with the Empire, so I'm getting a 3% defense, which isn't bad, but eventually this helmet and this shield will get replaced with the hammer and the KvK helmet that I just showed you. These will get replaced with the tanky gloves, so like, if you look at it, without the crit, it's at 7.5% defense. Where is it? These start at 8%, so it's slightly better. I mean, it's very minuscule, okay? But the same things you have, the Eternal Night and the Van Braces. Eventually, I'll put this other glove set here, and these gloves will go on my main march. And then this helmet and this shield will go on this march. So it's kind of what we call the in the field gear set, where you just get the 4-piece set of the Van Braces, so you get the march speed, okay? So it's basically your field marching thing. So you can go with the set you have right now, and basically these 3, and the helmet, and just make the shield and the gloves, and you can have the full field set, right? Or you can go for the best of the best if you're trying to rally garrison, which if you're low spin, I wouldn't recommend it. Honestly, probably just make the 4-piece march speed set, because I mean, it is what it is, you know? So that's where you go with this, the shield, the gloves, and then, sorry, I'm yawning over here. The Hope Cloak, Eternal Night, and then these boots, right? So that gets you the best field set, okay? Actually, I can't change it up, unfortunately, right now because my freaking marches are out there chaining. But that's a great set to run. If you're wanting to run the best of the best, KvK, and the rest, right? Or you do the Sacred Grips, but once you make just the legendary pieces, then swap to your other march and start making legendary pieces. Don't worry about critting and stuff if you're not wanting to do Rally Gare lead and stuff. So many messages. Holy. What's up, Marco? See, what sucks is y'all have these stinking things in your name, and I can't see you with it. Who did I just add? I don't see your name. I know I'm blind, but like... There you go. I'm like, I don't see it. I'll add this person too. Boys, we got a whole chat going. Why did Mapu cancel his chat? Look at this. We got 7 people in here. Oh shit. Puffer. But yeah, I mean, Puffer, I would just make the 4-piece set. So same thing you have right now. Make the Eternal Night Shield and Eternal Night Band Braces and call it a day. And then start working on your Archer March. Because if you're going to be low spin, honestly, it's better to have the March speed and have the chance of running away. That way, you don't have to waste a bunch of speeds and resources by taking terrible trades. If your March is getting beat down, you know, you run the chance of getting away with the March speed. Plus, it's just not a bad set. Itachi. I know why you're adding me, Itachi. Cancel it because people got too toxic. When you have people from 95 and 90 in there, it can get toxic fast. Or opposing KvKs in general. I don't care about toxicity. Let it fucking run. Like, y'all can say whatever you want. If I kick you, I kick you. You know, it is what it is. But I thought something bad was happening with, like, the names. So I want to make it to where I don't care if people add their friends or whatever, but I want to make sure people can't change the name to something, you know, terrible. So. And Mafu just signed up for being my admin. I know he's not here anymore, but he's my manager. Confirmed. So did y'all too, by the way. Boom and Halix. Y'all just, it's confirmed. Oh, can I make a group photo? Hold up. I want to make the group photo of this guy. Hold up. How do I do it? Hold up. This is going to be great. Oh, shoot. Hey, boys, I just want y'all to know, by the way, I should go to the casino right now. Because the amount of subscribers we have are 777. We're cooking. Like, I could go hit, like, put all my money on black. Thoughts? Take me 2 hours to drive down to the casino. What do you think? IRL casino stream? Thoughts? What is this? Brother. Group photos are a thing? I don't know. That's what I was asking. I don't know if I could. I guess not, because this group doesn't have a vortex. I would assume if they could, they would. So probably not. Not a great idea. You're gonna lose it all. Lose all what? Oh, on black? Okay, so what you're saying is I should go on red then, right? Is that what you're saying to me? You just don't like going all in on the roulette table? I could go on craps too. One giant hand of blackjack. Thoughts? Shit, we ball. Let's go. Prince is pulling up as well. That's what I like to hear. Bro, boom. Jelly just dropped some gold chests for me. She's done more than you have. Just saying. Pretty shit whale. That's a solid set. That's quite literally what I'm going to be running. Actually, I don't have the boots. The boots do have another 0.5% defense. Maybe I should do it. But I mean, this is the best in-game, once you get it all critted out and everything. This is quite literally the Garrison set, you know? Chew almost had AP, put it all on black. Take it out, buy alone again, black again. Half plus half equals 1. Learned that in 3rd grade. What do you mean? Half plus half is 1. Oh, do you mean if I lose it? Well, the thing is, we wouldn't lose it. So here's what we would do. We'd go in, put it all on black, win it all, and then double down, you know? That's what we do. We don't lose here. Come on now. We just lose when it comes to armaments. But you know what? Where we lack in armaments, we make up elsewhere, okay? That's how you gotta look at it. Come on now, we don't lose on the blackjack table. We don't lose at craps. You go into the casino with an open mind. All jokes aside, please do not go to the casino under my false pretexts right now. If you lose your money, that would be very bad. But I don't. Fuck it, we ball. Oh, shoot. That's right, Alex. Come in with an open mind, leave with an empty wallet. That's what I'm talking about. Can you check my arguments too if they're good at this point? It was this one, right? Puffer, yeah. For you, I love that it's all infantry based already. This does not matter. Dealing 3% more skill damage is useless to you because you're running a smite commander, okay? The 1.5% counterattack damage helps, but just having that does not matter. Vitality, insane, love it. So that means that your health is really at 12.5. I'm sorry, not 12.5, I was looking at defense. Your health is really at 10. Basic items, stance, and meh. I would love for you to swap these out for blues eventually. That's the next goal. But yeah, so far not bad. Vitality is perfect. We always love the extra health. So I mean, yeah, not bad at all. For the field, I wouldn't try and rally or anything with that, you know? But for the field, that's a solid set because currently for the field, I mean, I'm throwing this shit out, just random stuff, you know? So. Arc was super fun for me today. I didn't play Arc yesterday, dude. I was at work and completely forgot about it. So I lost the chance of getting 10 gold heads. I think I got 5 or whatever it is that you get, but still. Why do you talk to me? You know, like, who invited this guy, bro? You know? That's actually kind of wild. Dang! Solid. Okay, whoever I was just helping out. Puffer, this is literally the set right here. This is it. Create this, plus your legs that you already have. Boom, perfect. Perfect for the field. Still top 2 on our side. Sad we stopped fighting. Yeah. No, I mean, you're killing it, low-key. I am so far down on the leaderboards for autarchs. I'm 47th, brother. Wait. What'd you just share? Was that not the autarch list? $160. Huh? Okay, it's changed since then. So you're at 186. So you're 9th. Still solid. I swarmed so many GD rallies, dude. Like, so many. Like, every rally I saw on the field, I swarmed. My healing is through the roof. To the point where I could potentially just push for top 10 on healing. Like, it hurts my soul, but that's just how many rallies I swarmed. Trying to kill him. Those archer rallies and Subutai rallies hurt. Death points, though, I probably won't push top 10. I don't think I have the troops to do top 10. 1 KvK, I pushed top 10 with 4 million deads. I made like 6th or 5th. But yeah, I don't know if I make top 10, honestly. On the Autark list, it'd be hard. I will work on that. As long as I don't have that set, I will fight with purple gear on QSH. So is your QSH maxed? Might have given you shit advice. Hold up. Yeah, I would just hold off. QSH pops off when he becomes expertise. But if you can start making just replacing these with the epic pieces, I mean, because it's only gonna be a couple mats here and there to replace like this from blue to epic, you know. If you could start doing that, that'd be nice. As you like get the blueprints and everything. But I would definitely always recommend trying to make your like next set legendary. Like that's why I'm not making a 5th set until I make these 2 pieces legendary and make these 2 pieces legendary, right? So I got 5 legendary pieces to make before I go on my 5th set. Crit or no crit on those because they're not rally or garrison leading. They're just gonna be in the field. Hoping to have 700 to 800 until past 7. You only have 4. Wait, Alex, just 400 days of healing or universal? I don't have any healing left. Like, my healing was gone the first 30 minutes of fighting. Like, what? Oh, yo, 400 days of universals? That's bad. Yeah, I only got 7 days of healing, but I have 1400 to work with for the rest of the KvK. No, yeah, I count every universal as like a healing or training thing too, but I thought you meant like just your actual healing speeds. Because I mean, you do spend, you're like 100 million, so I mean, you do spend. I didn't know if you buy the healing things. Because like Jax texted me one day, he's like, dude, I feel like crap. I'm down to 150 days left. I'm like, how are you out of speeds? He's like, no, my healing. I'm like, fuck off. I'm like, what? Different story. How do you guys have so many universals? I have 20 days of universals, or 200 days of universals, 20 days of training and healing. Great. Lex, great. The reason we have so many speed ups is because we are in a bigger spending alliance, all right? So whenever somebody decides that they're going to buy stuff, we get the luxury of coming in here and get the chance of getting, well, I didn't get any speed ups off that. Get the chance of getting actual speed ups every time people buy stuff, all right? It's like I got 15 hours of speed ups for somebody else spending money, right? Same here. I got 5 hours of speed ups for somebody spending money. So, I mean, in my alliance alone, I know that we get probably 20 to 30 on just any given day of gold chests. On event days, we get like 50 plus. And on like pass open days where people are getting like mountain warfares, it's in the hundreds of gold chests for that day. So, I mean, you have 100 chances of pulling like 8 hour speed ups, 15 hour speed ups, 6 hour speed ups, and it's daily. Not only that, whenever it's not KvK and people aren't spending, because I mean people just don't spend as much off season versus KvK, we do what's called barb fort requirements. So we require everybody to do 15 barbarian forts every day. And with that, we are also opening up like 5 to 7 of these daily, which are giving us a day's worth of speeds every time we open it. So we're getting a ton of speeds from people spending and then just like barb fort requirements. So I missed that chain, not talking. I gotta buy some bundles properly. Yeah, I'm the same way, Alex. Just kind of like events and stuff. I'm only that high power because I saved since K1 for Zenith. Oh shit, actually. I thought you were just like a big time spender. What VIP level are you, dog? Not like a big time, but like events and events plus, you know. Insane. Solid. Fuck off. Fuck off. That's wild. 2%? I hate y'all. God dang it. VIP 19? Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. How are you VIP 19 though if you did it that way? Or you just did more in the beginning? Is that why? Or did you gym VIP? Because, I mean, I would think that mine are like, yeah, around 9 or 10. In a month. Yeah, more at the start, gotcha. I mean, I'm almost VIP 18. I am a couple 161,000 off, so we're getting close. Which buff you think will come next in Zenith? I would hope for health, if it's infantry. For a personal gain, I would hope for it to be health. Alex, I'm taking your suggestion serious about being named Diddy's lawyer. What? Is that what's going on in this chat? Is that what this is? Diddy's lawyer. Jesus. I'm trying my best. Gym a fair bit as well, not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I currently don't know if I want to gym it just because I gain a lot of VIP points. And we're going into, you know, past 5, 6, or 6 and 7? Was this past 4 that we had, or was this past 5? Past 4. So we have 5, 6, and 7. So, I mean, we're going into more pass openings, and I mean, everybody here buys Mountain Warfares. It's kind of crazy. There's a lot. A lot of people that do it, so I'm thinking about just holding off and just taking the L on this KvK, not being VIP 18, taking slightly less trades for not having to use my gyms to gym it. Because why are you marching troops in my city? Am I getting rallied? No. Why are you marching troops in my city? Whatever. City jump from 5 minutes away. I like it. So my goal is done for the day. I scouted all the caves that I had left. That is a win in my books. And now we're at... Oh, an even bigger win. We are at 69,000 honor. I think we should stop there before we hit 70, right? I feel like that's a perfect stopping point. You did not. Alex. Shame on you, Alex. Shame on you. Why? Bad. Alex. I'm disappointed. No, I mean, Alex, I'm not gonna lie though. You didn't make as many new mistakes as I did. 171 gold heads. 557 gold heads. 640 gold heads. This one isn't really a mistake, but still. 605 gold heads. 268 gold heads. 6. I thought there was more. I invested a lot of gold heads. 553. So I mean, I should have MGE'd more and like gotten more on the wheels. I don't think I did any of this guy. Yeah. I hope not. 98. Yeah, that's a fucking mistake. I swear if there's any of my gathering commanders, I'm gonna be livid. Okay. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good on the gathering commanders. I mean, those are Season of Conquest commanders. I have the same for those. Okay. Okay, let's talk non-Season of Conquest commanders. 138. You already saw that one that had, what was it, 90 something? 98. So that's 250. Give or take, you know? 662. So that's 800. I don't think I did that much at all. I hope I didn't do Pyrrhus. Thank goodness. So 800 gold heads. Yeah, I wouldn't have done any of these guys. But I have 690 in Achilles. Jeez. Wild. Wild, but I love it. I mean, we all make mistakes. We all just play the game. So, I guess I still use YSG to chain, and now I use them with my QSH, so it wasn't a huge L. But if I had the option to get rid of them, get the gold heads back, and then buy them out with dailies, I would do that. And save my 690 gold heads, and just take slightly less trades right now running QSH ZL. But that's not the case. You use him in the field now, okay? 2 months ago when QSH wasn't here, it would have been a mistake. Now it's like, thank fuck. You know, we got saved. But I'm gonna finish this last chain and I'm gonna probably call it here, boys. It's all my AP. Yep. Can't do any more for the night, so that's perfect. It's a good stopping point for me. Set it up for tomorrow. Turn my scouts. How far is this one? Most great mismatch because you compare with QSH. Yeah, I swap QSH. Yeah, I'll swap QSH as well. Wait, is QSH in the commander swap now? Actually, if he is, that's insane. Everyone's gonna have QSH maxed. I'm gonna do that on my restart. Actually, I might be doing, well, pause. We'll see what y'all want me to do. We might be doing a siege account just for shits and giggles, actually. But we'll see. No, he came before the wheel, or the new commander swap for me too, because he wasn't out. But I mean, Ragnar was out the week before commander swap or whatever, and he was not on the commander swap for me. So I was pissed about that. Because I really wanted Ragnar. Yeah, I'll probably, if we decide to go archers on this new account of mine, we'll probably do QSH. We'll probably max out YSG with gold heads. We'll probably, well, I guess if I have the gold heads. I don't know. We'll see. But outside of that, I think I'm gonna stop it here, boys. Hit the hay, hit the gym in the morning, and then Maybe I'll be on close to reset tomorrow again. Do some more training. If y'all are around. But besides that, I'm going to call it here. Try and get a good night's rest. I'll just leave my barb training marches out for the morning since they have expansions going.